What's he doing with all the water?
He's probably just standing there like this, just splashing it everywhere. He had.
It's air dried like a dog. Anyways, so what's he doing with all the water?
He's probably just standing there like this, just splashing it everywhere. He had.
It's air dried like a dog. Anyways, so what's he doing with all the water?
He's probably just standing there like this, just splashing it everywhere. He had.
It's air dried like a dog. Anyways, so what's he doing with all the water?
He's probably just standing there like this, just splashing it everywhere. He had.
It's air dried like a dog. Anyways, so
Into the chat. We're unmuted. We're good.
oh, hello.
First of all, this background's beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
Good overlay. I love it.
Hold on, something's happening. I'm hearing us like everywhere. Hold on.
Is everything muted? Like the stream itself?
I found it.
Okay.
I found it. It was on. I found it. I was just like, what tab? What tab?
What tab is talking?
Anyways, thank you. Yes, I wanted to change it up because we had a little Christmas theme and then we had some time in between, so I made sure to. Anyways, and it's a nice winter theme, but like neutral for the world and
Yeah,
farts.
it's nice.
Jordan,
I like it. Farts. Always farts.
So explain your sweater.
So
and Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everyone.
Yes.
Hope everyone had a wonderful holiday season.
Yes.
It was interesting, that's to say the least for me.
Yeah, we'll get there with you. I'm so curious to hear, but let's hear about this sweater.
Okay, so you've probably like seen them like all over Twitch because all of the Twitch people are partnered with this company. It's like the Udi. Like we're not partnered. We're not cool enough. Okay, just saying.
Udi, okay.
Goofin got me this because they were on sale a few months ago, and she's like, "Hey, do you want one?" And I'm like, "Yes," but like they're they're super like expensive in my opinion. Like off sale, they're like $100.
Oh, that's
but they're
that's
good
rowdy.
quality. Like it is worth it, but like you know. And she's like, "Well, go on the site and go pick a color or a pattern because there's a shit ton of patterns." So I picked the garlic bread because it makes the most sense. It has little garlic things there and little herbs, little garlic toast. Like it's so cute, and I love garlic bread. So, and
So
the
it's like
inside
a hoodie,
is
but hoodie.
yeah, Udi, and it's monstrous. Like
Yeah.
I'm a normal sized person, and look how like huge.
Yeah, it's huge. I love it. Oh
Like,
my gosh.
Look at it. It's so warm. It's so warm though. I'm already feeling the heat because it doesn't let any heat out. So it gets pretty toasty pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great for winter though, hey?
Oh yeah, it's great. Like I
Yeah.
can wear it like if I'm chilly, I'll warm up within probably like 20-30 minutes and then have to be like, "No, Udi's got to go.
Gotta go. We're done.
Gotta go.
It's too warm.
Too
Yeah.
warm, I can't deal with it."
That makes sense. Makes sense.
And it's
I think
soft.
it's adorable.
It's so
Oh,
soft
it
on the
looks
inside.
So soft. I can
Yes.
like almost feel that. Oh, you know?
Yeah. But I will say when it first arrived, it was in like a sealed, like a air sealed bag. And it took forever for like the air sealed bag smell to like leave the Udi. You know?
Well, yeah, because you don't okay. How is the washing flow?
I've yet to wash it. I'm scared to wash it because this inside fabric, I've had the bad experience of if you wash it, it gets all like matted and shit.
My suggestion is don't put it in the dryer. Or if you put it in the dryer, air fluff, no heat.
Is it the dryer that does that?
I think so.
Okay, good to know. Because eventually I will have to wash this. But I
Yes.
take it off before the massive sweat, so.
There you go. I mean, hey, that works.
But yeah, I
mean-
will eventually have to wash it.
I would have probably personally washed it after it came out of the bag to get rid of that, to try to work on that smell. But at the same time,
I
I
thought
would have
about-
had that same fear.
I was scared of this part, which I'm like, I'll just let it
Because-
air fumigate out.
Just let it collect my scent.
Exactly.
It will extract to the
Like I
vacuum
was
scent,
really
everything
nervous
will be
about like
fine.
it getting all matted and gross, you know? But yeah, I will have to
No,
wash
yeah.
this thing soon.
I think if you do wash it, definitely no heat when you dry it
Okay.
or air dry it, because then it just like comes kind of back to its natural form.
Yeah.
Versus like, and I almost want to say use cold water
Maybe,
you
yeah.
wash. Too, because I think the heat is what makes that shrivel up.
Yeah,
You know,
maybe,
and
yeah.
all matty. Because I have some, or had, I still have them, but it's like, some really nice.
Thank you, Jordan, for that little raid. We appreciate
It
it.
scared me so bad. Thank you, Jordan. Blankets.
Yeah.
I felt like that, or that like similar kind of feeling where it's like that really soft, and then it's like that other soft, and the mic. I don't know what it is, if it's microfiber or not, but whatever that really nice soft sheepskin type feeling is. And they both got crushed because I put them in the dryer, not realizing.
I did see a TikTok
So-
hack for stuff like this that I haven't tested on myself. But
Oh my
if you get
gosh.
like a pet brush, you know, like the ones with like the metal bristles.
oh, yeah,
And you
sure.
you lightly brush it out, it gets back to that softness. But I haven't tried it out, so I can't say if
Maybe
it
I'll
works.
Try it out.
But I did see that TikTok hack.
Is there like a genre that you can like find all these hacks because I don't ever see hacks. I've got all these fucking moms on my TikTok. I want and
You can
some
probably just
comedians.
type in life hack and
Is it
then
just like life hacks and stuff? Is that the
I don't know, they just
hashtag?
kind of like my phone is constantly like listening to me, so it probably just knows
Oh,
I want life hacks
fair,
cuz I'm here to make
fair.
life easy.
Same. I mean, I guess I haven't talked about it. I think about it more than I talk about it. And
You
then
should
when
just
my
be
phone
like
pops up something
life
that I'm
hack,
like
life
thinking about,
hack,
I'm
life
like,
hack.
what? No, now my phone's right here.
Life
Like,
hack.
where is my phone?
Life
It's
hack
right there.
hat.
It heard me talk about it. My
Yeah.
life hacking.
You're probably
Life
going to get
hack.
some life hacks now.
Face or TikTok. I was gonna say Facebook.
Facebook life hacks.
Okay, I think you introduced me. Speaking of TikTok, I think you introduced me to someone. Maybe the one of the last times we chatted on our stream about
The lakes?
on TikTok about the lakes, and
Yeah.
she just posted a video about tide in this bay between Nova Scotia and another part
Mhm.
on the East Coast
Yeah,
there.
with like the crazy
Where
waves.
it, no, but like also where the tide drops like 50 feet.
I think I
Like
liked it,
that's
and
a
I haven't
lot.
watched it yet because I normally save her for
Her shit's
Jordan
so
for
good.
like for Jordan and mine's bedtime TikToks.
Ah, yes. We sit there and watch them together.
Yeah,
We do that too. But I don't ever like save many, but like I usually am like scrolling and hit phone. I'll be like, and
that's
then
kind
he'll
of
have
like
his
my
reels up.
job. Like throughout throughout the day, I gotta save some TikToks to show Jordan.
For the nighttime, nighttime
It's
TikToks.
mostly just cats, but yeah.
That's so funny.
Have you seen the newest like Christmas trend with like the Grinch and like Christmas Day? And like parents
Mm,
like hiring like their brother or something to dress up as I'm a Grinch, and as the kids are like excited about Christmas, they're opening presents, the Grinch like barges in. These kids are terrified, and he's like stealing presents and stealing the trees, and like the kids are crying and screaming, and it's just a big funny joke. And it's like my new favorite like Christmas trend is like the kids are terrified of the fucking Grinch, which in hindsight, Jordan and I have talked about this because we both love this Grinch trend. I will send you some
mhm.
videos of the Grinch, and at the end of the movies, at the end of all of the Grinch movies, the Grinch turns good. So
Right.
why are the kids
Yes.
still scared of the Grinch? So Jordan thinks that the parents turn off the Grinch at some point when the Grinch is still bad and tells them if you're
It's bedtime.
naughty, exactly, then
Oh,
the Grinch will come. So like
right.
it's no longer about the coal in the presents. It's about the Grinch coming now.
Interesting.
It's some of the funniest shit we've ever seen. These poor children are screaming and crying and hiding under things. Like, these kids are terrified of the Grinch.
I feel grateful that I was never really afraid of the Grinch because
Who is
I
scared? Exactly.
like first of all, his story is very similar to Scrooge,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So when you kind of put that connection, not saying they're the same, but they're similar.
Yeah.
So like when you kind of put that connection together, you're like, okay, like eventually they learn their lesson
Yeah.
and they're not so bad after
Like, the
all.
Grinch joins
But
the
he just
town,
looks scary. Like he just looks scary. So you're
I
just
guess.
I mean, if you compare it to the rest of the town,
Mm-hmm.
he's a little heavy on the eyes, man.
Yeah, but, like, these kids, like,
So it
God.
makes the kids freaked out. And I think Jordan's theory with that is kind of spot on
It
because
has to be.
how many parents probably end up actually turning that shit off, whether it's bedtime or, oh, I told you, like, the Grinch is going to come. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
you better be nice because I know I've threatened my kids right before Christmas, John mostly. Like, you not with the Grinch, but more
No,
like,
but
yo,
you
I
should.
said, I'm calling Santa right now. And he like fucking panicked. And I like
So he
found
fully
Santa's number on Google.
understands Christmas now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're on it. We're in it. Oh boy. But he was not very nice the day after Christmas because he was like, where are my presents? How
Oh.
come you don't give me more presents?
Oh.
Kind of attitude. And it was like,
Mm. It's a
today he
hard,
was much better.
it's a
But,
big thing for kids to fully grasp the
hmm
rules of Christmas. Like,
and it's like, they get a lot. Some, not all of them, but like
yeah.
you suddenly like have at least five presents, whether it's
Yeah.
small or large or expensive or cheap. Suddenly you have like a few presents for you like under this tree,
Yeah.
right? It's kind of encouraging greed in my opinion. Like
Yeah.
watching it happen, I'm like, oh, whoa. So a lot of the presents I put that were to them from Santa,
Mm-hmm.
um, there were like maybe a couple.
Yeah.
Most of them were from mom and dad.
Yeah.
So I tried to balance it that way. But a lot of kids have like from Santa, like over and over, you know? So I
Yeah.
tried to do it like in that way, in my brain at least, even though they can't read. But I
Yeah.
would like read it out to them, like, oh, this is from Santa. Oh, this one's from mom and dad.
Yeah.
But it was a lot more mom and dad than it was from Santa. So that's how I regulated it in my brain. But like,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy when you think about it. I don't know. A lot in my brain right now thinking about that. We were kids, Santa only left one or two gifts for us. The rest were from family. That's exactly what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, it's like a lot from Santa,
Mm.
some none. What was your tradition?
I don't fully
Was there any fun tradition?
remember. Well, like we did have like my grandma, like on my dad's side. I'm pretty sure my grandma on my
Hmm.
dad's side made these like Christmas sacks for us, and they were pretty big
That's cool.
sacks. And
The
like my
stockings.
sister got one and I got one. Like we had stockings, and then we had like these Christmas sacks where
Oh, I
like the
get it.
presents
Okay.
designated to us went in the sacks, and like
Cool.
the sacks were like pretty full, but like I can't remember if it was a lot from Santa, a lot from parents.
Yeah.
Like they were like relatively like small little gifts that went in the sack from my memory.
Sure.
From like I was young, okay? Give
No,
me
I understand
I don't fully
completely.
remember. It was just the excitement of
Hmm.
Christmas.
I totally get that.
Yeah, the sack that Santa wears like on his back, he's carrying it.
Yeah.
It's like that.
That's awesome. That's
And
so cool.
I'm sure I have mine like in a box somewhere because it's
That's so
special. And
cool.
then yeah, so but
I
yeah, like
like
we
that.
yeah, and like so then it was like the stuff is in there.
Like I feel like my mom really liked the fantasy of Santa, and then I finally busted her one
Ah,
year. I don't remember what it was, but I peaked. I
oh,
had to see what Santa was all about. Oops, sorry. I had to see what Santa was all about, so I peaked. And mom was out there eating cookies, putting the presents out, drinking the milk, watching her Dateline. I was like, Mom, you're busted. But one thing, like you have your sack
yeah,
from your grandma. One thing that was really cool for me growing up, my mom would stuff the stockings and then put them at our bedroom door. So when you'd open the door,
yeah. My dad would do
stocking would be
that.
there. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's so cool. That's
I'm,
one of my favorite things about Christmas morning that I did as a child.
the
That was like,
stockings were great because like my sister and I would always like wake up first as we
of
do,
course, because
and
kids,
like
right?
we would just kind of hang out, do like our stockings in like either my room or her room, and we would just like dump it out and look at what each other got and like do like
That's so cool.
tradesies.
Yeah,
And then like
yeah.
we would wait ish for mom and dad to wake up because on Christmas Alicia and I would normally wake up around like maybe 5 or 6 when we were younger. And
Yeah.
then she started sleeping in when she got older.
Traitor,
Bitch.
traitor,
Fucking bitch.
traitor.
Traitor. But yeah. And then like
I
we would
feel.
wait patiently ish until like maybe 7 and then be like, guys, wake up.
It's Christmas
It's
morning.
Christmas. Stop
Do
sleeping.
this early.
We gotta do this. And then yeah, and then I can't like we didn't do like any like special breakfast stuff. Mom and dad would get like a coffee and then like presents, essentially, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Presents, the stockings were the coolest part. I mean, the presents were great too, but
Stockings is just, like, they're just so special and little. Whilst we're talking, I'll BRB. I gotta take this friggin' Udi off. I'm dying.
totally legit.
BRB.
I had to literally just be like, boundaries, bro. I'm gonna go pee real quick because now I have to pee. Just sudden, like, mom had to come out. Had to get mommed out. One sec, guys. I'll be right back. We're both taking a quick burbs because life. Shelly's taking her booty off. I'm gonna go pee. Be right back.
I'll just BRBS. BRB. Nude. I was melted. I'll just stay here until she gets back. I was not. I still put on my, like, a little thing but the Udi was getting too much. The sweats were starting, and I was like, nah, I can't keep this on. Can't keep this Udi on. No. You know when you get too hot, and then you start panicking because you're too hot? I'm melting. I was like, when's a good time to pause this? Because I'm dying. Like, the Udi's great, but, like, I can literally only wear it for, like, 30 minutes, maybe. Like, if I'm not doing anything, like, talking on a podcast, if I'm just chilling there, sitting, doing nothing, I can wear it for a little bit longer, I think. But, like, if I'm on the podcast or doing something exciting, I can't wear it for that long. Can't do it. Ugh, excuse me for yawning. So, Goofin, how are you recovering? Have you slept well in your own bed? Isn't it the best? Can't game with it on. Yeah. I feel that I can't game with the Udi on. It's literally impossible. You've slept well in your bed.
That's the kind of sweater you wear, Goofin?
Yeah, she also has one.
Okay.
Yeah, because she won hers from from a streamer.
That's so cool. I remember that, actually. I remember her telling me that. That's right. I just didn't realize that was the Udi. I didn't put the connection together.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. Almost every time we start playing Divinity. Almost every time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like 20 minutes in, we're talking about what's going on. She's like, hold on one sec. I gotta go take my sweatshirt off.
It's warm, dude. Like, it's so hot.
I can see it. It's like wearing one of those. It's like wearing a blanket.
But, like, full coverage, no nothing. It's just a full-on cape you're wearing, essentially.
How nice. Feeling very grateful we choose. Playing that bus the more I'm worried about. Yeah. What was going on with the bus?
Okay,
path?
so
oh my god.
Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into the juicy juiceness. Okay.
I might have to get my popcorn. I didn't grab popcorn, but I grabbed Fritos, so I might mute myself and munch while you're telling a story.
Yes. So the days we've done our Christmas, we were at my Nana's house. We did our Christmas on Tuesday, I think it was. Wednesday we were chilling. We're like, we're going home tomorrow. Like, hell yeah, let's go. Let's just make sure we got all our stuff. We're ready to go home. We're all excited. And then Thursday rolls around. All of our stuff is packed. We've, like, stripped our beds because that's the polite thing to do when you're at someone's house, is you strip the bed.
Completely agree. If you don't do that, you're a complete asshole. Sorry.
Yes, unless it's, like, an extreme circumstance, strip the bed, okay?
Strip the bed. Thank you.
Yes. And, like, so, yeah, we're, like, ready to go. Like, I'm eating, like, a muffin. I'm like, oh, I'm going home today. I'm so excited to see Patrick. Oh, my God. Text on the phone. Your flight has been canceled due to technical problems. Not even the weather. Technical problems.
Oh, my gosh.
And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
No.
And I'm sitting there and, like, Jordan's downstairs doing whatever. Goofin's, I don't know where Goofin is. Stripping the bed too.
We're all flying together.
We're all flying together. Like, we're ready to go. Like, suitcases are upstairs. We're ready to
Yes.
go. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then Goofin walks up and she's like, what's this? And I'm like, I know. And then Jordan joins us, go, guys! And then we're like, we know!
You guys all get
Like, Goofa was finishing packing, okay? So that's what Goofa was doing. And we're just like, now, like, the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Because it's blizzards. People are currently trapped.
Oh my god.
Currently trapped in Vancouver, Kelowna, fucking everywhere. The whole,
Imagine.
like Canada was basically shut down.
Wow.
And the weather was, that day, the weather was fucking perfect to leave. It was the best day to leave.
But not in Vancouver, clearly.
No, it was technical issues, which means that either a pilot was sick, a plane didn't work, or who fucking knows what. They didn't have enough staff. We don't know the actual reasoning, just there was technical issues. Wow. And then we're getting more news about like the airports are shut down, no one's flying out, like videos of people stuck in lines.
No.
Yeah, like everyone was having a shit time. But like I said, we are so grateful that we have my grandma and her home that we could stay in because it was, I would probably
Imagine
have had
stuck in the airport.
Like some people were.
It was on the floor.
Sleeping on the floor.
Or a chair or wherever you happen to be able to snag.
Exactly. And like, so yeah, so then we're like, oh my God. And then like maybe like 20 minutes after that, we get another text saying that our flight has been rescheduled for Sunday, which is Christmas Day. Mm-hmm. And we're like, oh, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like, oh, is there a different way to get home? Oh my God. So then we're looking at all of our options. We're trying to see if there's other flights. We're Goofin's reaching out to her contacts that she knows with flight agents and whatnot. Nothing. No flights. No flights at all. And we're like, oh my God, what the hell? I think you're like having some difficulties there, Khalees. I think your camera's frozen. Hello?
I think I'm 10. Oh.
Hello?
Hello?
You okay?
I'm back.
Yeah. Okay, she's back. Kind of.
Sorry.
That's okay.
That was weird.
You're kind of still like kind of glitchy, but like it's okay.
Sounds. Oh.
Oh, nope, that's my fault. I just dragged the Discord. Sorry.
I kind of feel like my internet was dying there for a sec, but it's back.
Okay, you good?
I assume. I don't know.
Yeah, you look more fluid. Somewhere.
Okay.
A little bit more fluid.
You were like talking, and then suddenly it was like all robotic, and I was like, "Is she losing signal or am I?" And I opened a tab, and it was like no internet, and I was like. Anyways,
we're all good.
On.
So yeah, we're looking at our options. We found well, there's this like e-bus thing that drives through BC. Okay. My grandma takes it often whenever she comes down and whatnot. And then so we book a ticket. Yeah, it used to be like the Greyhound buses, and then the Greyhound buses shut down here. There's Greyhound buses at all here.
Weird.
I know, it was a controversy when it happened, trust me.
That's really strange.
It was strange. There's conspiracies about it.
I'm curious.
Yeah. Anyways, so then we booked 3 seats on a bus for Friday night, I want to say.
Okay.
Or Saturday night. Or Saturday. I think it was Saturday during the day. It's kind of all meddling in now. Yeah, Saturday night we were supposed to get... The bus was supposed to leave at like 1 or 1:30. Okay. And then we also booked a plane... Like there's this miniature like back and forth plane between like Vancouver and like Vernon. And it's like an 8-seater plane. So we booked 3 seats on that fucking plane too, because it was earlier. It was the same day as the bus, but at 1 instead of 1:30. So if the plane failed, we could quickly go to the bus station and catch the bus. We were doing everything. So
anything you can.
I think the plane was actually originally the day before the bus, and then they canceled because of the snow and shit. And then they rescheduled for the next day. Sorry, it was all like a mess when this was all going down. So I might miss some details.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so the flight was on Friday during the day, and then they canceled because of the snow. And then they rescheduled for Saturday at 1, and the bus was at 1:30. So that was our plan of, like, if the plane failed, we would take the bus. And then the plane got canceled again because of the weather, because it's fucking blizzarding out. And then and then we were, like, debating about the bus, because my issue with the bus was it's blizzarding out in the mountains. I get that these people are specifically trained to drive these buses, but here's my thought process. I can drive that bus. I'm a class 2. Do you want me driving that bus in the mountains? Like,
I mean, you could probably handle it, but, like, I see your concern.
Rather not.
because why? Yeah, exactly. You'd rather not.
So then that was my concern was I don't care how skilled these drivers are. You don't know what the mountains are doing. You don't know what the roads are like. And it's risk, and it's nighttime, avalanches, whatnot. I wasn't comfortable, but I'm like, I'll go with whatever, what we vote on, essentially.
Sure.
So Goofin was pretty pro bus, but she was like back and forth. And then Jordan was like, I want to get home. And then Goofin brought up the point of, like, Jordan has to sit on a bus for 10 plus, like, hours maybe, because everything's going to get delayed, and his knees and backs. And then finally Jordan decided, we're not taking the bus. I can't do it. I'm not doing the bus. And I'm like, great, I'm on this page, no bus. And Goofin's like, okay, we voted, no bus. We're going to go on the rescheduled flight on Sunday. Around, I think it was like 9:30, my grandma gets a text from her friend. Oh yeah, and the bus was delayed about 3 hours at that point that we chose not to go, which is why we were, like, questioning going, it's later, we're not going to get until like 1, 2, 3 in the morning, if that. So we're driving in the mountains at night in a blizzard.
It's too much. That's
nah.
too much.
No.
Yeah.
So then at 9:30-ish at night, my grandma gets a text from one of her friends, because everyone knows that we're there for Christmas. And some of them know that we're taking this bus. Mm-hmm. And she asked, so have you heard from the kids? And then, like, she's like, yeah, because they didn't actually go. They chose not to take this bus.
Yeah.
She texts her and says, good, because news just broke that a bus crashed on the road.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone was sent to a hospital, like 3 hospitals, because they sent them to Kelowna, Penticton, and some other hospital, I believe. And and then the news broke, like, the next day, kind of that 4 people died. And they gave back our money for the seats, which says to me that was our bus. Because why else would they give back that money? So,
wow.
Yes. So, we didn't take it.
That's crazy.
Yes. Like 53 people were sent to the hospital, and the only way that they found it was because other drivers were calling it in.
Wow.
I don't think so, Goofin, because if you're going to take for instance, example, if you're going to take a flight somewhere, and then, like, let's say that it's like a WestJet flight. If another WestJet flight crashes, they're not going to refund everybody's flights, you know? Yeah. I fully believe, and to me, I question the company's way of working, you know? The fact that their slogan or their thing is we go no matter what, except for like the most extreme circumstances, which is
Ooh, that's scary.
Thank you.
That's
Like
scary advertising as a bus company. That
like
freaks
to
me out.
me,
Okay.
I take that as they don't give a shit about their drivers and they don't give a shit about the people on their buses.
Okay. Just pause real quick. You were a bus driver. I am a person who was in a collision with a bus, like in a snowstorm. So, like, you understand from the driver's perspective. I understand from the populist perspective. Like, that's a slogan that, like, sounds good in
In
a
in
sugar.
theory. Oh, I think we're losing Khalees again.
No.
Hello, Khalees? What's happening? Are you okay? I think we lost her again.
Oh
Oh,
my God. It is Kona. It is tanking.
it is tank. Okay, you're back. We've caught up to you.
It's been tanking. Not working. It wasn't working and then it came back. Anyways, my point is that you're a bus driver. I'm the people that was like in the collision with the bus, and it's not the bus person's fault.
No.
Honestly,
No.
it was
It was the
the
company and the
city's
province.
fault. It was, well, yeah, and I'm just saying in my circumstance it was like
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
city's fault, and and like in that collision, I'm just saying, like, we both can relate to this circumstance in perspectives. Like, as the people, as the driver, like, we don't know how that driver was feeling about
Yeah.
the company. We
Yeah.
have no idea. Maybe they were someone that, like, maybe enjoyed driving buses but, like, didn't appreciate the company or something.
Yeah.
I mean, just hypothetically, you know, like, let's just say
Yeah.
maybe they were with the company and kind of nah or whatever. But that's just like I'm sorry, internet drop off or whatever. That was just such a crazy slogan for me to try
Well,
to
like, that's not their
digest.
actual slogan. It's just like that's
Or
the way they run.
do you know what I mean? Like, that's just like,
Like, I'm not holding the province government like, yes, they should have closed down the road, but like the buses should also care about their drivers enough to be like, are our drivers risking their lives? Like, my
Yeah.
thing is, if the driver flat out said, I'm not comfortable doing this route because I have a feeling that these roads aren't going to be good, there's a very high chance that this company said, if you don't do it, you're fired. There's a very good chance that that happened. Or it could have happened, or whatnot.
Do
Also
they
have
put
Greyhound.
chains on?
But they're both shit. I'm not defending like Greyhound. That's a shit slogan, and to me that like the mindset of the company says they don't value or care about their drivers' safety and their passengers' safety. Like, I get
like
people
that slogan
like
at
have
all.
to get from point A to point B, but at what costs?
Right.
Like, if, like, for instance, like the little plane that we took, like to us it looked like we could have gone, but to them they canceled it. Yes, I agree. I'm on board with you, and I'm just saying I'm not pro bus. Like, they need to value their drivers and the people that are paying them to get them home safe. And even if the road's not closed, they need to be self-aware and cancel themselves. I think Khalees just died again.
I'm
Is it snowing there? Is it bad weather? Oh, you're coming back. At least I got like most of my fun story out. Is Kona watching movies on the phone? Downloading some movies.
popping off and on. Heart.
Damn. Oh.
Maybe just switch S Wi-Fi.
Does one of the kids have like an iPad that they're accidentally downloading stuff on?
No, they're asleep.
Oh, true. You're right. Right. You
Yeah.
did say that.
If the problem down, tell them working so I would. Okay.
That's aggravating, man.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
That sucks. I know, but I just feel
fine.
like I just feel the need
ah,
to say sorry. That picture there encaptures your whole emotion.
did you see it? I was
Yeah, it's like,
aggravated.
it's like froze on that. It's like,
Dang it! What the heck?
I don't know. Like, is it cloudy or windy or
No.
no? So strange.
Okay, we're just gonna
We're gonna
keep
roll with it.
rolling. We're just gonna keep rolling. Sorry, my internet might cut me out.
That's okay. We will keep
once in a while.
trying.
So just keep rolling for podcast sake, and I will pop in.
You'll just catch up eventually.
Chat, respond to Chelly as she's talking, so I can be in the know. If suddenly I'm doing like weird
Just let her know what's happening.
Y'all just know I'm plugged in.
So strange.
I am plugged in. I don't have Wi-Fi capabilities on my PC, so like I'm plugged in, and like I don't know, like just then I saw it disconnect and then reconnect, disconnect, reconnect, and then now it's reconnected.
Oh, is it does it want to do like an update possibly and it's punishing you?
Don't think so. I don't have a notification.
Fair
as
enough.
such.
Fair enough.
Normally it does have that like little orange ball. Or,
Yeah,
like,
that
little
like
light,
popped up and it's
you
like,
know.
oh, damn it.
Fuck.
I had plans.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, so then we didn't get on the bus, which was a great decision in my opinion. It was a great decision.
Yes, I agree.
And then finally Christmas Day rolls around and we're like, this plane better take off. Because if not, we're having a mental breakdown. All of us.
Like, we all need to go home.
We all need to go home. We're stressed. Like, we all handled it really well.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie. None of us were fighting. None of us were yelling. We were all just processing this situation and being like, it could be worse. It
you know what?
could be worse.
We all game together, so like because you've had that practice of like being in situations where it's like kind of stressful and not getting mad at each other.
Yeah.
It's a practice almost in real life.
It is
to, like,
really we
help each
really
other
use
get
our
through
skill.
that peacefully.
Yes.
Because that wouldn't have been the case with my family because no one else games. So like you guys had an advantage.
To be fair, we all had our moments. Like Goofin had her moment.
course.
I had my moment of I needed to like step away and like fully like break down because I want to go home.
I understand. I get homesick quick.
And like it's hard because like with our cat, we had people like looking after our cat, and like finally after like we couldn't get back home on Friday, we had to cave in and go, hey, people looking after our cat that you just agreed to like come and pet him and feed him and be his friend, could you clean up his poop? Could you go into
clean his box?
could you clean his box, please? And they totally were so cool with it. Like they
That's
were
nice.
great, and we're like, we're so sorry, we wouldn't ask this, but like he could get sick if it's not cleaned on like a regular basis. And they're like, no, don't even worry. Like it's fine.
So
like we
nice.
got this. Don't even think about it. And their kid was having a blast coming to them, like see him every day. Oh my god. Like we were at work with other lady. Like we worked with her on Monday. And every time that she went home to like just like do something, her kid was like ready to go. She's like, "Are we gonna go see Patrick?" And she's like, "No, Chelsea and Jordan are back. We don't have to go see him." And then she's like, "Can I go see Chelsea?" And like she's like, "No, we're very busy." And she's like, "Can I go see go see Jordan?" And she's like, "No, we're very busy," which we legit we're actually like fucking busy on Monday. Like it shouldn't be that busy. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, what is this?
What is this? This is like the awkward time between Christmas and like the end of the year. Nothing should be happening. Phones are ringing off the hook. Emails are flying in. Applications for sweets were flying in, and we're like, "What the fuck is this?
What is happening? New year, new people. What?
Yeah, and then so she was pretty much begging to come see Patrick
Aww.
the whole day, and now she wants a cat or she wants a dog. She's not entirely sure. She wants a lizard. She wants a creature of some sort.
Of course. Well, in your building, they gotta be smart and be with something small.
Exactly.
The dog will roll. So.
Yeah. Well, like our boss, like she has a dog and she fucking lives
Yeah.
here. So like the managers,
does she?
Yeah, she has a dog.
I didn't know she lived there. I knew she had a dog. I didn't know she lived there.
She lives here and she has her dog and she goes out and walks her dog. And the managers, we can just do whatever we want because essentially we didn't sign a lease, so we don't have to be held up to any of those rules.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And also, like, if anyone says, I'll just be like, you know, the stress that you all cause us, we need these, like, extra fur babies to, like, de-stress ourselves.
We need her. This is therapy. Thank you.
This is therapy
Therapeutic.
from you guys being a pain in the ass.
Work stress. Okay. You're not paying for my therapy counseling sessions.
My
Let me
peaceful
have my cat.
dream land is about to end. I found, oh, dear Lord. Good luck. Good luck with that. Fucking Donald.
I'm sorry, Goofin.
I'm sorry
I
that you found
apologize.
Donald.
The saddest part, Goofin, is that you don't realize, but Donald will always find you,
He will.
and you don't know that. And
No.
then suddenly,
You
get my
hear
hair
it.
off to make out of nowhere. He's like,
The whistle.
and you're just like,
Donald.
Bruh, stop.
Get out of
falling
here.
down.
Stop falling down. What's he doing that he's falling down so much?
like, You just get so no wonder you're mad, but like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
If you guys gave me it, that I
Fucking.
and I haven't. You've mostly seen Shelly because I've barely gamed. I think I've gamed it once, but he's enough to like.
He's
really
a lot.
Just almost uninstall the game some days. Some days, because you kind of can't get, like if he's with you, but he's not with you hanging out.
He's just around.
He's annoying.
Yeah.
He just gets mad. It's so funny because you said that. You're like, oh, he just gets Donald Duck is mad all the time. Like he's sucks. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like that. And then like I started experiencing it, and I was like, yo, why is he getting so mad though?
Yeah.
Like,
it's just stuff
what
falling
is the
down.
problem? Oh, speaking of Dream Valley. Last night, I was experiencing the Buzz and Woody situation. And I'm not as disappointed about Woody as I thought I was going to be.
Oh,
I'm a lot
good.
more disappointed with Buzz.
Really?
I don't know why. Yeah. And did you know that every Woody that is a voice actor or like voice actor in a game or anything like that, that's not the movie, is
Tom Hanks' brother.
Hanks' brother. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
everything. It's all his brother.
Yes. I think that's so fucking cool.
I love it.
Are you joking?
Like
get
he
out of
makes
here.
so much money pretending to be his brother.
Shut up. I'd be so stoked. Exactly, Goof. Like, how cool is that?
Like that's amazing. I love that fact. It's like one of my favorite Tom Hanks facts ever, I think.
I think his name is Peter Hanks.
Maybe. I don't really know. I don't know his name.
Kona just looked it up because he was like, did you know? And I swear. I fucking swear I just told this guy a week or two prior that this motherfucker is the fucking... Anyways, I told him this exact fact, right?
And then he pulls it back
Like,
on
literally
you.
a couple nights ago, he goes, did you know? And I'm like, bruh, are you joking?
Are you joking now?
Yes,
Like I
did
told
know.
you.
Thank you.
That's happened a couple times, and Jordan still does not believe that I told him this first. And then I just sit there and I'm like, yeah, Jordan, I had no idea.
Jim Hanks is the dude's name.
Jim Hanks. There we go.
Jim.
Jimmy.
And then they have a Larry.
Larry Hanks.
Larry is personal in my life because a friend of mine has a has her dad that is a climber, and there is a specific move in climbing that's called a Larry, and I don't know exactly what it is, but it's a joke between them almost in a way. Like, don't be quit being a Larry, you know? Hey,
Yeah.
Larry. Like that's what they say. So anytime now, even into my adulthood, I see Larry and I just Larry. And it means nothing to me because I'm not a climber. So,
But still, like that's a
Um,
solid name too, Larry.
so
So
I think yes, you're right. We got to Patrick being taken care of.
yes,
We actually get home.
yes, we finally were
Do we
like,
get home?
we
To
get
explain
home.
yes.
So like
yes.
we were like day of Christmas morning rolls around. My mom's coming to pick us up. We want to leave by 10, so we told her be here by 9:45. Okay, we want to be gone by 10. And she's like, okay. So then my mom and her husband show up. We wait till like the last minute to like strip our fucking beds because we've stripped our beds like 4 fucking times at this point. Have remade our beds so many times. We were over it. So we waited till the last like we're like, if this goes awry, we're not making our beds again. This isn't, we're done. We're done with making our beds. We're over it. We're over bringing up the towels. We're done with everything. So yeah, we have our bags. We're like watching our phones like hawks going, is there a new text? Did anyone get a new like email update? Is it all good? Jordan, you're checking like the app. You're looking at things like we're looking at everything to make sure it's flying. Everything seems good. So then my mom shows up. We switch cars to my nana's car. We pile our shit in. We're driving to the fucking like airport. Like I'm in Kelowna because that's the closest one. It's about like a 30-minute drive or something like that. Yeah, we get there, and my mom's like, do we want to hang out, or do you want to go in? And we're like, peace out. We want to just go through
Don't want to hang out. Goodbye.
security. We're over this. Like, just
Go home.
just
3 days ago.
just go. just go. So then we get through our security. We get the bags taken away. We go through everything, and then we wait. The plane's delayed by like maybe like 30 minutes, but they're like giving us updates. Like every change, they're like blah blah blah. The plane to Vancouver, blah blah blah, like giving us all the updates. They're not fucking around now.
Oh, thank goodness.
Like everyone was like probably like on pins and needles the same as us because everyone's been stranded.
Yeah.
Everyone there, I guarantee you, have been waiting for this flight for so long.
Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, so they're
please.
giving us like solid updates. Like they're like, don't worry, like it's gonna be here. It's leaving. It's landing. Like they're giving us everything. Like I've never heard so many updates in my life ever with a plane.
We're buckling our seatbelts.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Like the people my people coming here are just getting off. We're gonna go in and make sure it's all good and you guys can get on soon. Like they're giving us updates.
Good though.
Good, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So then we get in line, they're calling the sections of the plane, and then it's like instead of like the 3 seats 4-seat middle, it's just like a 2-seat on each side one, so it's a fairly small plane. Oh,
Dang.
it was bumpy, that ride, because like the weather still wasn't great. Like by the time we left, the snow was rolling in again.
Ooh.
So we're like, let's load this plane, guys.
Oh,
Let's fucking go.
do it right now.
Let's just go. So then we get to our seats, and like the plane is like full, like fast. Like they're like, everyone's here, close the doors, ready to go. Like they're like fucking going. And then they like de-ice the plane, and then we sit around for like maybe a good like 10 minutes or so for them to do whatever, wait for whatever. And then we take off. Oh, the clouds though, it was so bumpy. And then and it was like an hour flight, I believe. And we landed. Our baggage came out so fast, the fastest
Really?
I've
Oh, yeah,
ever
because-
seen in my life.
It's a small plane, and it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, but like even still, like I've never seen my baggage come out so fucking fast. Like our bags were like the first batch that came off, so that was amazing. It was a little, it was unsettling a couple times. We were like landing and we're like, oh my god. But yeah, bumpy as you're falling off your chair. It was shaky though, like no matter what. And then Goofin got her taxi. We got our our Uber home. We come home. Jordan needs to smoke, of course, so we have to wait for that. And then we go upstairs. We unlock the door. We're like, Patrick, and he comes running around the corner, meowing and looking at us, and we're petting him, and he's like, and like the whole night he was watching us. Like he was watching us like a hawk. Like I was sitting over there and and Jordan was like over here. He was like in the middle watching us, and I'm like, bro, we're not leaving. We're fine.
Yeah.
And then we had to go get some dinner because it was like Christmas Day, and we're like, we have nothing.
Yeah, you were ready for this.
So we got Burger King.
Oh, there you go.
Which we got there like just in time because they were closing at 5, and we got there at like 4:45. So.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
What was your Christmas meal?
We had Whoppers and poutines.
Yes.
Yep. It was quite
awesome.
It was after too many days delayed. It was great to be home, and we're never traveling at Christmas ever again.
Dude,
not doing
holiday.
No.
Christmas specifically, but any holiday? Oh.
Well, not just at Christmas. We're not traveling between November and in January. We're not flying between those 3 months. Hell no. Absolutely not.
Winter, dude.
No, not doing it.
Unpredictable storms. You never know. It's so legit. I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah. No thanks to that.
Can I call for a bathroom break?
Sure.
Okay. Do you want us to go BRB, or do you want to just entertain the people?
And then we can BRB, and then I'll get the would you rather.
Ooh.
I have a couple. Do you have a couple?
Cool. Nah.
Okay.
I
fine.
forgot.
Pull out that card game.
Yes, I will.
Pull out a couple.
What's up, my boy? We're going for bathroom break. So BRB. Unmute us, and now we're back. Hi. Sorry about that. Hello, Vibor. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, so we're going to be doing some Would You Rathers. You missed the whole story of my Christmas debacle. Of trying to get home and in the terrible Canadian weather that everyone was stuck in. Not fun, not fun.
It was an event and a half.
Yes.
And needless to say,
Don't take a bus.
traveling during the holidays sucks.
Sucks.
Everything.
Man, it was not good. Not good at all. We tried so many things to try and leave my grandma's place, but we should have just stuck with the rescheduled flight all along. Since that's the only thing that worked. But before we start the Would You Rathers, do you have any Christmas stories you want to share, or was it just a normal Christmas?
Oh, you all? Oh.
Oh.
I forgot about that part.
Because I'm like, I talked about mine, but we didn't talk about yours.
That's true, I guess.
Unless you don't want to share, that's fine.
I was way more eager to hear about yours because mine was like kind of sad. Like first Christmas without my mom.
Yeah.
So bittersweet. My dad was hella sad because he doesn't have his wife the first, Christmas.
Yeah.
So,
it's a big adjustment.
it's big. And like, he didn't want to hang out with us because my kids are both like, they're not sick. They have
John's got a good cough though.
But the best way to describe that is like, he's not like sick anymore,
Yeah, he just has that lingering cough.
And it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But he refuses to hang out with us if the kids are sick because he doesn't want to get his mom sick, which is totally legit because he is always there to help his mom every day.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandma's in her 80s now at this point, so he just doesn't want to get anybody sick, and that's fair. He's also the same person who doesn't want to get sick, which is legit.
Yeah.
Wouldn't wear a mask because he thought his CO2 would make him suffocate.
Dear Lord.
And the same person who, anyways, I'm gonna leave it right there because we can go further at that point, which is fine. And you're right. Bye. He does need time. But Christmas itself was magical because our kids were stoked and that was amazing. Then it rained like a day or two after Christmas, right?
Mm.
It just rained and rained and rained and rained and rained. And I'm still caring for my mom's house at this time until, anyways, that's a whole nother topic. But at this moment, I'm still caring for it. There's still a lot of her belongings in there. So it's kind of some things I'm trying to like sell off and take care of and just a lot of things. And anyways, I forgot about the circumstance with this house. And with all the rain, the house flooded.
Oh my God.
Not a lot,
but still.
But enough to where most of the water that did enter the house soaked into a couple of the rugs that were there. Which isn't terrible. Anyways, there was a couple puddles when I walked in and I was like, oh my God, because I thought the pipes burst. I thought it was because it was freezing. And then I realized, oh fuck, the water just came in the fucking like wall. So that's something that I'm going to work on, like helping with the landlord in the future. But beyond that, we both did not have very we had exciting yet like not very fun, you and I, experiences over this Christmas like vacation, I guess. And a lot of it had to do with water and like floods and snow and
ugh.
But we got it all cleaned up. Everything's fine. And yeah, nothing. Oh, Kona got me this really cool. We went light on our gift suite with each other because we did. I don't know. It was just that year. We
Yeah.
went a little lighter with each other. We agreed. Let's go a little lighter. Which there's nothing wrong with that because I got him some really some decent snow boots that he can because
Nice.
he drives in the winter for his winter job between ski resorts basically. So he needs a boot that
Yeah.
isn't super clunky but also
Yeah.
not gonna soak your foot. Got him some boots and he got me this, which I wasn't expecting anything. I was like, whatever. He got me this little cocktail making kit, and we made our first cocktail the other day, which was Paloma, I think it was what it was called.
Mm-hmm.
And it had tequila, grapefruit juice, lime juice, ice, and you have and like a grapefruit soda, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my first drink I chose because I wasn't ready for a dry martini or any of kind of the gnarly martinis they had
Yeah.
in the drink mix to start. So but yeah, that was really cool. So we're gonna our anniversary, our oh boy, 12-year
Jesus.
anniversary, but third year, no, second year
Second year
married.
married, I think you are.
Second year married, yes. Thank you. Second year married is this Sunday. So we were gonna make ourselves some dry martinis for fun. We've
Nice.
never really had them or had martinis, so is it Paloma? I think it's a Paloma cocktail. Yeah. Paloma means bird in Spanish. It's tasty. It's grapefruit. It's nice. It's refreshing. It's good. See. So, yeah. That was it.
That's good. Oh, it's nice.
Depressing, fun, exciting.
The kids had
Messy.
had a good time though, right?
Yes. Yes, of course they did.
Yeah.
Of course they did. They had a blast. Why wouldn't you? As
I
a
don't
kid,
know.
well, I guess you could have a shitty time as a kid, but my kids had a good time. They opened a
Good.
bunch of presents that they enjoyed, and there's a show called Pocoyo
Mm-hmm.
on Netflix. It is mostly narrated by Stephen Fry,
Okay.
and she loves that show. And John really liked it at her age too, but has obviously outgrown it a bit. So I got her little action figures of the characters,
Oh wow.
and when she opened that, she was lit. She
Nice.
was so fucking stoked. And she's pretty much been stoked about that present. And honestly, as a parent, knowing that you picked out a good gift,
Nice.
your
Yeah.
kid is stoked on, you're like, did good.
I did good.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, nothing else to really report about Christmas. Just my life's a shit show right now. So
What'd you guys cook for Christmas? Anything special?
oh, good question. I made tacos. We went
Christmas
Hispanic this year.
tacos. Nice.
Yeah. Normally in my family, the tradition would be to have a prime rib or something along those lines. And since we weren't getting together as multiple family members beyond just our household, I went simple and
Nice.
delicious, and it was good.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did
Pocoyo was great.
we did the full turkey. Well, I did the full turkey at my grandma's house. And my mom was shocked.
Really?
My mom was shocked. She said, "My daughter that came from me cooked this," because the whole joke is my mom's not a great cook.
Ah,
And she's
okay, that makes sense.
even her husband was blown away.
Really?
Blown
I know
away.
You were nervous. You were nervous.
I was like, I gotta fucking nail this. I gotta
Well
nail
done,
this
Shelly.
turkey.
Well
And you know what
done.
was the best part of it? I had everything done at the same time, pretty much. I
Let's
fucking
eat.
nailed it all. Nailed it.
Well done. Well done.
The turkey was moist. Everything was cooked. Ah,
Well done.
yes.
I
It
applaud
was
you.
exhausting, but it was worth it.
It is not easy to do that, dude.
No.
I applaud you.
I keep telling Jordan needs to get me like a chef like a chef's hat.
Yes. And like the apron.
Yeah,
Full,
exactly.
like, chef's coat.
That only
even.
gets like pulled out during Christmas time.
And you'll wear it.
Oh, I will.
There's no lying. You'll
I
wear
totally
that
would.
shit. You'll be like, no, it's Christmas. I'm wearing my hat. Gotta like stitch in something kind of like,
Yeah, exactly.
maybe some ingredients in there or
Some-
like,
garlic or something.
oh my gosh. I just went crazy in my thoughts. I'm like, you could find the plates of food from a game, like let's say, for example, Stardew Valley.
Oh,
or
yeah.
something like that. Could make that dish and then stitch it into your hat like an accomplishment badge.
Yeah.
But that, I mean, that's a lot.
I could do that though.
But that is
Jordan was
cool.
the observation. Now Jordan pretty much the only thing Jordan was there for was when I needed the turkey taken out and we needed to baste it. But other than that, Jordan stayed well away from the
Get out of my
kitchen. And I was like, get the fuck out of here after your Brussels sprouts incidents where like about a month ago I wasn't feeling great and we were gonna have like pork chops, Brussels sprouts, and potatoes.
Okay.
So then I'm like, I'm not feeling great, Jordan. You're gonna cook it. So with Brussels sprouts, what I do is you chop off the butt of it, right, and then
Yes.
chop it in half. He never knew that I chopped off the actual butt and just chopped it in half, and
Mostly bitter part.
and then like he served it up, and I'm like, did you leave like the butts on? And he's like, yeah, and I'm like, you're supposed to chop those
Ew.
off, and he's like, I didn't think I needed to. So then
I know.
they all had like their butts on them. It was just funny.
It was a butt Brussels.
Butt Brussels everywhere. It was just really funny, but yeah. So yeah, Jordan also mashed up the taters and pulled the turkey out whenever I needed him to. But other than that, he stayed far away.
Yeah, I'm not about people being up in my shit while I'm in the
Nah,
kitchen.
just leave me alone.
First of all, my kitchen's way too small for that.
Yeah,
Fuck out. If I
and
had a
like
big kitchen, it'd be different.
yeah, maybe. But like even still,
Maybe.
like I did some sneaky shit because Goofin and my grandma went out for something. I can't remember where they went, but they went out and I'm like, I'm gonna get all the carrots and the Brussels sprouts done, and no one can help me. So I like quickly did it all, and they came home and I'm like, sorry, Nana, nothing needs to get done.
Just, it's all settled.
Just go sit down.
Go sit down. I'm done.
Yes, I was like,
Seriously,
stay
yeah, I would
away.
have done the same with my family.
Stay away.
No.
Because there's a lot of brain work
I'm
that
thinking.
goes into it, and I don't have time to communicate. I just do things. There's no time for that
Communication is
shit.
just- it's too involved. Communicating
Nah,
while you're trying to think times is just like, no.
nah. Gotta just
No.
do my shit.
I totally relate. Okay, so hyperfocus chef Shelly.
Yes.
You should have seen the meal. I got pictures. I did get pictures.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
did.
fortunate. I got some pictures. You sent me some pictures. I think you sent some pictures in
I
Discord as well.
I should post them on Twitter, I think, probably.
I mean, it just looked phenom. I had some tacos.
Tacos is great. I love tacos.
Yeah. I was like, wow, this is the weirdest Christmas I've ever had. But it was great. And how did everyone like it? How did everyone enjoy your meal? Did everyone just like, I mean, you mentioned your stepdad and your mom were just blown away because your mom is not a cook, which is okay. It's okay
fair.
not to cook. It's fine.
But she was shocked that like I could cook. Because I've never cooked for her.
She doesn't know
Ever.
you very well yet. Like,
No.
really.
No.
You know, really.
But yeah, as far as
So-
I know, everyone loved it. Goofin loved it. Jordan loved it. Manana loved it. Everyone had a great time. We had like turkey sandwiches. I'm at the like next day,
Ah,
and
yum.
Nana was gonna make a soup with the bones, and she wasn't going to. But then she's like, that was a good turkey, and that would be a waste to throw away this juicy bones of that good turkey. So she's gonna make some soup.
Done. Well done.
Yeah. So it was a smashing hit.
Ah. What is your trick with your turkey? Or do you have a trick? Or how do you cook your turkey? If you wouldn't mind sharing.
It's all about math and the timing, like, which is Jordan's expertise. He's in charge of it. I tell him how much it weighs, and he does the math of how long it needs to go in. So the turkey that we had to go in for, we went in for 3.5, I think, or 4, like hours, taking it out every like hour and basting it, and then after 4 hours, we took it out. We checked we poked it with like the thermostat, like the thermometer. It's all good, and then we put it on a plate and we cover it, and then we put a towel on top of that also, and it rests for 2 hours. It needs to rest for 2 hours. That's not an option. It must rest, because then all the juices soak in versus spilling out. So then
Right into the meat.
Right into the meat. It soaks in. That's what it does. Jordan used to be like, nah, meat doesn't need to rest. And then I told him, if you cut it when it's hot, all the juices will spill out. And the turkey stays warm because it's covered in a foil and also a towel. It's tucked in. Like, I tucked the towel into the plate.
Taking a nap.
It's taken a nap for 2 hours, and then in that time, I get everything else done. I use the thing that the turkey was cooking in for the gravy and all that, and in that in that 2 hours, you get everything else done, but the turkey has to rest.
Yeah,
it's got to rest. I think that's the main trick.
Yeah.
Resting.
Okay, I like to hear this because I cooked my first turkey on Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving. Whatever. You guys do Thanksgiving? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, we do Thanksgiving, but it's in it's in
October. Okay.
Yeah, it's in October.
Okay, so we do your guys' kind of like Christmas
at
meal
Thanksgiving.
for Thanksgiving, as you know. My first time doing it, I did not let it. I let it rest, but not for 2 hours, and not how you did. And I'm definitely gonna note that for next year and try that out because.
I will send you the actual video that taught me how to do a turkey.
Okay.
I will send you that, and it's from Jamie Oliver, and he taught me how to do a turkey.
Great. Yeah, because I can cook, but I need to know how to do things first before I can confidently be like, oh yeah, I can cook this thing. You know, I need to kind of
Exactly.
learn. Ramsay's better.
Ramsay, he just does it a little differently. Like, as I've said this, Jamie is for the everyday person, where Ramsay's a fancy fucker. But I did do one of his things on this bird where I separated the skin on top from the actual turkey, kind of gently get your fingers up in there, and then you put butter and herbs up between the skin and the turkey. And another good tip that has never failed me yet: don't put the stuffing in the crevice of the bird.
Okay.
Put it in the neck spot, which you won't get as much, but don't put it in the bird, because from what I understand is that it fucks with the temperature and the airflow.
Oh.
Yeah. And
That makes
it's
sense.
never failed me. It's just you don't get as
It
much
also
stuffing.
makes sense. Like, just keep this. You can make the stuffing on the side, anyways. It's nice to have like the bird stuffing, but like you
Yeah.
don't have to.
Like I do, but it's always like in the neck, you know?
Okay.
Which
Mm-hmm.
like you don't get much, but it's not
That's
everyone
fair.
wants it essentially.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Only some people. I'm the one that personally likes this stuffing that's. I like
That's
the stuff
what.
that's a little crunchy, and then I also like the stuff that's like that's been in the bird. I like a little mixture,
So I'll put this in
a
the
little
chat just in
soft.
case anyone wants to take a look, and then I'll also send it to you.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I need to perfect my turkey. My
Yeah.
mom is a really good cook in her prime, and like I never really like I'm an okay cook with certain things,
Mm-hmm.
not the things that are like primary holiday meals because she was always in charge of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So see, for a turkey sandwich, I would mix a little cranberry sauce with some mayonnaise, if you are okay with mayonnaise,
Mm.
and then I would put that on the bread with the turkey, you know, the rest of
Yeah.
the fixins or whatever.
Yeah, I do
You'll,
the cranberry sauce, some gravy also like on the
oh,
sandwiches, and then turkey,
yum.
and then like the stuffing, because the cranberry sauce I also make from scratch. I refuse to use
Mm,
the canned shit now. I can't go back. Can't go back to canned.
that's legit because I made my own not canned cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving this year. My dad was like, "Wow." I was like, "Really good." He was because he's used to whatever
Yeah.
my mom would do, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm like, "Oh no, this like," and he's all about the organic shit. He's all about it. And they were like, I put like the rinds in there and cooked that shit in there too. Like I fucking
Damn.
sent it, you know. I
I
like
just
it,
use
and it was
like
good.
frozen dried cranberries. Well,
Well,
not dried, just frozen cranberries.
I found fresh cranberries at the grocery store. Got lucky.
Nice.
Like bags, they were selling them in bags, and I was like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna do it this year.
Nice. And also it's pretty easy, honestly. It's not that
So
difficult.
easy.
No.
You just let it like boil and then simmer.
Yeah. And then that's it pretty much.
And I just did sugar, cranberries, a little bit of water, and then I chopped up like I think I did a full like nectarine tangerine basically, and just sliced it up and just threw it right in there,
Nice.
and then just let it cook and simmer and cook down, and it was really good
That's good.
actually. Yeah, I'm sure you could add like a tiny bit of gelatin and make it like that wobbly,
Well,
you know,
like
little
for the
jiggly
cranberry
consistency, but
sauce
you
that
don't have to.
I make is the cranberries, sugar, and like orange juice.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that's all mine, like mine is. It's super
Yeah.
easy.
Mm-hmm. It's delicious.
It's so good.
Like the canned stuff isn't terrible, but
It's
it's just
not
like
horrible, but
so.
like when
It's
it's
just a
that
different
easy,
generation. Mm-hmm.
when it's that easy just to make cranberry sauce, like why not?
Yeah. It's so easy.
So easy.
And it's delicious.
Oh, it's best.
Mm, so good. Sorry, I'm eating a nerd rope. Have you ever had a nerd rope?
Yum. So good.
Picked,
Jealous.
the kids pick out a candy. I picked out a candy, and then I picked out a candy for Kona.
Nice.
Before grabbed him up from work, but this was my choice. I couldn't help
Nice.
myself. I'm like, God, motherfucking sweet tooth, dude. I gotta my nibble on that shit. um, but I do have a couple would you rather's that I picked up real quick. Um, this evening because I wasn't really sure what our plan was because I
No.
figured we'd be talking
Yeah.
holiday stuff a bit.
Yeah.
But I figured we might as well do a couple would you rather's, right?
Yeah.
Um, so I have like 5,
Oh wow.
maybe 4, 5.
I got a lot
You
from
gotta
this game.
You gotta hold deck times 10 of cards. So cool.
many.
Okay, so my first one would be, would you rather go 2 days without eating or go 30 days without taking a shower?
So was that 2 days without eating?
2 days without eating, or 30 days without taking a shower.
I think go with eating. I'd be gnarly like after 30 days.
I'd be way worse.
Like I'd be like hangry. That's for sure, but
My thing is, here, wait, I didn't get all that messaging. So my thing is like, he literally goes, I forgot to mention not taking a shower or bath for 2 days. They're not specifying. Like, okay, wait. Dude, I don't get all of these people trying to find alternatives. Like, that's not the question. You just have to stay dirty for a month or stay hungry for 2 days. No weird alternatives. You're not part of us. I get 0, bitches. Personally, we're going to set the rules because I know that's how we are.
yeah.
I think if you were to have a packet of wipes, for example,
Mhm.
you could use those throughout that 30 days to maintain your cleanliness, but ultimately you're not showering, you're not bathing, you're not bird bathing,
You're not washing your hair.
you're not washing your hair,
You're not gonna find a
scrubbing
lake.
your armpit. You could, however, put on deodorant, put on perfume, wash your clothes, but your skin, your body, your hair, your existence,
Mhm.
except for your mouth, because you obviously can still brush your teeth, will not be cleaned. So otherwise, you'd go 2 days without eating.
Mm, like the
Kona,
wipe's not bad.
would you go 2 days without eating or go 30 days without taking a shower?
2 days without eating?
Or 30 days with no shower?
If you do the 2 days of eating, that after?
No eating for 2 days, like
I could
48
just
hours.
hard
You could
fast
not eat for 48 hours
suffer.
and then eat.
You can't not shower.
So long as you've gone without showering.
Definitely not 30 days. That's absurd.
Here's my body for endurance.
Like I think I would choose not eating. Like honestly,
I think I'd
like
go with not eating.
I got a shower.
Yeah. It's nice to feel clean.
Yeah, going to bed
Mhm.
dirty is not great. And like you have a
Oh.
terrible sleep and nah.
Mhm.
Nah, I think I
I
just
feel
starve for
it.
2 days.
Your turn.
My turn? Okay. So just because Fibor is new right now and he doesn't know where this has come from, Jordan gifted us this game for Christmas. And it's a pick your poisons. So it's just a bunch of option cards essentially. So my two option is bring a sex doll everywhere. I mean, you go, or break into a sperm bank and drink everything. You go sex doll everywhere you go versus break into a sperm bank and drink everything.
Well, that
Yeah.
escalated.
and like
My
Jordan
positivity.
chose like kind of like the raunchy choices versus there was another game with like which is family friendly. I like I know what I'm picking. I'm picking like the sex toy because fuck no. But like, you don't have to use it. You just have to like bring it everywhere, you know. But everyone thinks that you're like the
Oh my
weirdo
God.
with a sex doll now.
I'm still the sex doll at a party. I'm not afraid to bring it everywhere.
But I have to tell a story because it's just crazy. On TikTok, I came across these people that make jewelry out of jizz. And at first, like, I'm like, this is a fucking joke. Like, you're
God.
joking, right? So I went into their page and I'm like, this is a joke, right? But no, they dry it, make it into a powder and like form it into like beads and make like jewelry out of jizz. And like they get sent samples so then they can do. I'm not kidding. This is crazy. And then I'm like, this is on TikTok.
You have jizz beads.
Jizz beads. And I'm like, who wants jizz beads? Who's in this market?
Like, I'm sure there are people out there that genuinely like are in love with their significant others so much that either they're going to share their jizz beads with them as like a gift, or like are going to request jizz beads from them.
Okay, that kind like I never thought about it that way. I just thought it was weird people that are buying random people's jizz beads.
I didn't even consider that it was random people's jizz beads, Kelly, until you literally just said that.
I guess
Like,
we both had
actually
very
just
different
purchase,
thoughts.
Like random people's jizz beads, like that's a thing.
Yeah.
For some reason, in my mind, I'm like, oh, it's a company where you're like, okay, for example, how you were like custom made the Simpsons picture, okay, for Jordan. Okay,
Yeah.
in my mind, I'm like, okay, it's like a personalized jizz bead store, right?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't consider the fact that you could just be like, I want some jizz beads, and you can order some random ass motherfuckers jizz beads.
So yeah, welcome to this game, Vibor. That was a good introduction, I think. Beyond messed up and just bees is actually normal. Like, it's on TikTok. Like, it's just normally it randomly pops up on my TikTok, like, out of nowhere. And I'm like, oh, right, the jizz bead girl.
I can't.
Bless you. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm dying suddenly. What the heck? I just like coughed all crazy and now I'm sneezing.
Sex all. Yeah,
It's
we're
the
all
jizz
choosing.
beads.
I think we all chose the sex doll though.
Most
Really.
questions I don't want to answer. You don't have to.
You don't have to.
Yeah, so sex doll.
Oh my god, are you okay? Do you need to go go take a breather?
Oh my god, what just happened? I'm fine. I just had a fucking sneeze attack. What the
Yeah, you
fuck?
did. Holy shit, that's like what, 7 in a row?
I stopped counting. I think it was at least 5, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I think another one's come. I'm fine. I think that's it. Hold on. Okay. I think I'm alive. I might sneeze again. Anyways, oh no. Sorry.
What is happening in the stream? Like, you were all glitching out and now you're having a sneeze attack, and we're talking about jizz beads and trapped in the snowstorm and nearly
Just
dying
beads and sex dolls.
on like a bus. Like, what's happening?
Merry Christmas, happy holiday.
We're over. This is the chaotic one. We're done.
Oh my god. I mean, honestly, probably the last. I think this has to be the last one of the year, so we got to go out on a bang, right? Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I just sneezed so hard. So yeah. Anyways, okay. So next, would you rather? Hopefully, my internet isn't gonna be whack and kick me out of here again. Okay. Which universe would you rather live in?
Almost.
Yeah. Or just, yeah.
Dying to know what these universes are.
Sorry.
Just teasing.
I wasn't expecting Dakota to pop in right then. So I was like, okay. Okay. Which universe would you rather live in? Harry Potter, Twilight, yes, from like back in the day. Pokemon, Lord of the Rings, Tron, or The Peripheral.
What's
Now,
that one?
I don't know what The Peripheral is
Okay.
either.
Okay. Oh, let's not count that one then.
So I'm just gonna ignore that unless you know what The Peripheral is and you prefer that. Go
Yeah.
for it. I don't recommend because it sounds terrible. Just like I don't want to. Anyways, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So I saw that. I thought that was kidding. So Tron, it's a show we have been watching on Prime.
Oh, we were watching that one. Yes, right. Yeah.
Would you want to live in that world?
Nah. No, it's fine. It's fine. Nah. What a weird thing to like throw in. Like everything is like super well known. And then like they're talking about the show though. Yeah, that's it pretty much. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
But like it's such a weird choice. Like everything else is so well known, and then they pick like a brand new show. Like that's a weird
And like some random ass. Yeah.
some random ass show that
Okay.
isn't doing that great, like numbers wise. Anyways, back to the topic. Which would you choose?
I've been in a debate between Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. Because I don't know Tron very well, but I'm not into like that. I would prefer. I don't know. I feel like thank you. I feel like I'd prefer Harry Potter.
I agree. Like Lord of the Rings, like it's not all happy go lucky. There's like orcs and shit. Like maybe if you're like a hobbit.
I
Like, a
mean,
little
but then you can
piece-
really put in your Skyrim skills and
True.
like, you know,
But I
you'd know
think-
what to do.
Like I was debating between Harry Potter and Pokemon, honestly.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
See, Pokemon stresses me out because you're gonna suddenly run into people with like or Pokemon that are gonna kick your fucking ass, dude. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Which is
it's
interesting
colorful and bright,
because
also kind of intimidating.
like the Pokemon game, Pokemon Arceus or Arceus or however the fuck you want to say it. The people in that game, they don't know a lot about Pokemon and they're scared of the Pokemon, which I thought was an interesting concept for a Pokemon game. Because I'm used to just like gyms and like people know what Pokemon are, people know what they do, and like in this game,
active, it's
like in
this,
this
yeah.
game, they're like, I don't know what a Pokemon is, and it might murder me, pretty much.
See, I'd be terrified of like
Yeah,
I'll go big. I'll go Charizard or, you know, whatever.
yeah, coming in,
I'd be-
swooping
I'd
in,
be
burning us
intimidated.
down.
I'd be intimidated by a Oh my God! Why can't I think of the name of him right now? Is it a Dudoa? Dudoa, the bird with the two heads? running
like
around.
a dodo or like doo doo.
Odo?
I don't know. I can't remember.
what I mean?
Yeah,
You know.
I
You
got
know.
you. I got you.
Because I don't like birds, but just having a bird with two fucking no.
Yeah,
You know, that was a
dodo. Yeah. But I think I would have to go Harry Potter because that seems like the safest route. I feel you could easily die in all of these realms. It's okay. Vibor, Cleese is just having some issues tonight. We're just gonna just keep talking as if it's not happening.
yes, keep talking like I don't exist.
Like that's kind of the agreement. We're just gonna keep talking like it's not even happening. And
It's
she's
going hard. Damn it. I keep thinking of Pokemon Snap, the Ridge.
yes.
Because there's so many new Pokemon I don't know that would be scary to be in
There's
that world.
too many Pokemon. I don't know like any of these guys.
I think I need to get a new Ethernet cord or something. I don't like that that's doing that. There's
Yeah.
something going on anywhere else. Well, I don't know that. I haven't been on the internet anywhere else in my house tonight.
Hmm.
'Cause it's now, so I don't know if it's Bonus saying no, but I don't believe him. So, because if you're just browsing on your phone, it could just go to cell service, right? So,
And thanks for Dodo, and then she froze. I know.
I really.
Oh. That's a good one. That's a good place
yeah.
to freeze.
I chose Harry Potter.
I agree with that. I would go with Harry Potter too. Like yes, like with the who it doesn't say which era of like Harry Potter you're going with. You could be like years into the future after like the Wizarding War, like just living your wizarding life. Like yeah,
True.
I'm going with Harry Potter.
I just feel like why not have the opportunity of learning how to be a wizard,
Exactly.
even if it is sketch. Rather that than Lord of the Rings.
Like Lord of the
is way
Rings-
earlier.
As much as I love like Lord of the Rings, I would never want to live in that world.
No,
And like
mean,
Pokemon, Twilight.
that's why Harry Potter gives you a touch of Lord of the Rings, but in like a PG way.
Yeah.
Yes,
And-
add a question.
And Twilight shapeshifts. What shapeshifts in
Yes.
Twilight?
Yeah, I thought we were just vampires.
Hufflepuff
language?
bitch.
I don't know enough, but I think I'm a Hufflepuff, the brown and yellow.
Yeah, that's the Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I've always.
Speaking
been
of, I'm-
Huffing.
I'm very torn because you've heard about the new like Harry Potter game coming out, right? You must
I
have heard of it.
About it, yes.
I am so torn about playing it on stream because like there's
Really?
that whole drama with J.K. Rowling and she's a shit person. Like I'm not gonna defend her. Don't even come at me. I'm not defending her. She's a piece of shit. But
Okay.
like there's this whole cancel around the game of don't play the game because if you play the game and buy the game, you're supporting her. And I'm like, ugh, why would you do this? Why would you make this like the ultimatum?
Wow, that's fucked up.
I know. And like if you stream it, you might be branded as like a J.K. Rowling supporter and not a good person. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with that.
So, I'm out of the loop. Why is she such a shit person?
She made some comments on Twitter that were very transphobic, and people called her out, and instead of like saying sorry or nothing, she doubled down and she stood her ground and she said what she said and she's not taking it back, and she's posted many more questionable things, and it's just like stop. Stop talking. Stop opinionating your opinions. Get off of Twitter.
Okay, I'm not pro JK and I'm
No.
not pro the other side. I'm pro both. Okay, is where I'm going to put that because that sounds negative.
Yeah.
She equally should have a right to share her opinions as the opposite side because not everyone's going to agree.
I agree, but like now a
With
bunch of
that,
people don't feel
my
comfortable
opinion.
enjoying Harry Potter because they don't want to support her. So then they don't want to involve themselves with anything Harry Potter-esque now.
That's awkward.
Yeah, it is awkward and it's weird and like you can't I agree you can never win Vi
I agree, Vi.
but I'll probably not be streaming it. I'm still like debating about buying it cuz I was really pumped about it. Like I was hyped. And then shit hit the fan and then every time they like announce like any new promo stuff, shit blows up again and they're like, "Don't forget, J.K. Rowling's a shitty person and doesn't believe that trans people are real." So it's just
yeah, she kind of dug her own grave.
She-
There, 'cause,
she
like,
really
I definitely
did.
believe that like trans people are real. I just don't. I
It's-
respect the fact that everyone has an opinion.
oh yeah, but like do you need to like voice
Most
it
neutral way.
on
Yeah,
like
I
like
agree.
on Twitter where
Some things
whatever
are
you
better
say
left
is
unsaid.
permanently there? And you know that it's a controversial opinion and it could ruin your whole brand. So why not just save face and just not voice that?
Care.
She didn't give a fuck, man. She was like, "Oh, like people are calling her out." And then she tweeted out, "It doesn't matter because I'm still getting like my checks and I'm taking them to the bank." So she really doesn't give a shit. That she's already a bajillionaire. She doesn't give a shit. Nothing's gonna make her poor. That's kind of where I stand with the game. Nothing we do as a people is gonna ruin her life.
No, not at this point. Not if
No.
she already did that
Yeah.
and she didn't get canceled like everyone else.
She's already made her big bucks.
She made her money.
She made her money. She's set for life because she's getting money from like
Fine.
when like shows when like channels play her movies.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Oh my god. Yeah. I
Yeah.
say send it, play it.
I'm not streaming it
There's
though.
nothing. Well, because she already made her whatevers from it.
Yeah, but like I wouldn't stream it though because I've already like people like streamers that like I've been like friendly with have already voiced their opinions of like if you stream this, I will block you essentially to like just to like the general like Twitter sphere. Like this is like people are taking this shit seriously, and I'm like, okay.
That's gnarly.
Yeah. She makes money from just us talking about her. Pretty much.
Essentially.
Like, it just sucks that, like, she's poisoned this thing that a lot of us have grown up with.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks because, like, Harry Potter, the first movie, was one of the first movies I ever saw, like, in theaters growing up. Like, and I've seen every single one of them in theaters and watched them multiple times and was a hardcore Harry Potter fan. Like, it just sucks that she ruined it. Like, you bitch.
Especially when you like, grew up with it and you're like a young person growing up with the series. Because I knew of Harry Potter, like I was aware of it. I had the books. I didn't go full blown and like read all of them. I did watch a couple of the movies. I just didn't. It was something that I didn't dive into. Same as Twilight.
Yeah.
It's a lot of same as Lord of the Rings. Like a lot of those. I mean, I definitely know and understand and get the concept of all of them. But it was something I definitely didn't. I was a wrestling girl. Okay, I was a WWE girl.
I was a fancy girl.
To who I was, whatever. But growing up, you are under this impression of whatever said show or existence is, and then suddenly you become an adult and like all this nasty shit comes out about the people that created this shit, and you're just like, what?
I'm here just for
I
like
grew up
the Harry
loving that shit
Potter.
as a child. Like, why y'all gotta ruin this shit for
For
me?
like for the very last book, like there was one summer where I literally read all the books, and the final book was
That's cool.
coming out, and I was on the road with my dad like for 2 weeks, and then we found out that on this certain night, the book was gonna be like released at midnight, and then my dad was like, let's park here in the truck all day, and then at nighttime let's go get the book. So then he
cool.
so then he had to go ask like the store manager, can I park my truck here, because Walmart's not a big fan of trucks just sleeping out in their parking lot. And they're like, yeah, sure, go right ahead. So like we hung around like like for so long, and then like 11:30 hit. Dad and I go in. There's people lined up to get this book, and then we get the book, and like it was just a great experience. And like people came dressed up to like just to buy the book.
Isn't that great?
And it's just like Harry Potter, like to me and my friend group, it was a big thing. Like you identified as like a Hufflepuff, a Gryffindor, like you were part of those houses. Like
You felt it.
Like, it just, I'm just so mad. Like, fine, have your crappy opinion, whatever. Like, you're terrible, but like, you ruined it. You
Make it
ruined
public,
the world
just are
you
ruining
created.
Everything. Yeah, you're literally just you are Voldemort. You know?
She is Voldemort now. Like, really, a lot of
Let's
people
be
view her
real.
like that. Like, sure, like, it sucks. It makes me so annoyed that
She was the villain the whole time.
she was the villain the whole time. The whole time she was the villain.
Playing it here.
That was a great way to say that. I love it.
Yeah.
Like, just so
As the
sad.
author of the book. In that dumb show, Once Upon a what's it called? Once Upon a Time?
Yeah, Once Upon a Time, that live
On
action
ABC or whatever.
Disney
Yeah, the live
thing.
Yes. There is a good example of this in that show.
Yeah?
Not of Harry Potter,
No.
but of an author fucking shit up, essentially.
Ooh.
So it's very relative in my brain. That's what I can make a good comparison of with this. But that show, anyways, I could go on about that show, but it was great for a while, and then it just tanked, in my opinion.
That's so sad.
It's a good show, but
I tried with that show,
yeah.
but
It's
the
tough.
child killed
I get
me.
it.
I couldn't do.
Yeah.
I couldn't deal with the kid. I couldn't.
Yeah, Henry, he's
No.
a tough one.
I couldn't deal with him. I was like episode 5, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but I
I
can't
had
deal
a
with
more
this kid.
issue with the blonde chick, his mom, his actual mom. She bugged me more than anything. But then all these cool Disney characters popped up, and when Hook popped into the show, it was like, "Hi, Hook, how you doing with that eyeliner? Yeah, what's good?"
Oh no. Yeah, I think like that's what I'm probably gonna do. Just I was so pumped to share this game because it looks really good. No matter what anyone says, it looks really good, and I wanted to share it.
Yeah,
But no, I'm not.
not now. Yeah, I understand.
I'm playing it safe.
When does it come out?
February 10th.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, it was supposed to come out this year, but then it got pushed back again. So
Crazy.
the drama. But I'm very curious to see who does stream it. I'm dying to see that.
I'm curious too, because there's just gonna be streamers who just like are doing it to stream the top content.
Exactly.
And then there's some that are doing it to.
And to be fair, there's some people that are totally oblivious to this situation. Like if I didn't tell you, you would have never known.
I probably would have checked it out. I would have known. No, I honestly, I had an idea that JK was a little like against the grain, I guess is the best way for me to put it. Watching Khaleesi's streams. Maybe no, just because he's. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I had no idea any of this shit was going on. I had no clue.
Ugh, it pops up like every couple months, and I'm like, yes, I forgot that this was a thing. Thank you for reminding me that I can't enjoy this thing that I really enjoy. Thank you. Thank
It
you.
just sucks. It just sucks because, like, I believe in everyone just being their own person. I've always felt this way. I don't give a fuck who you love, who you want to be. And it just, to me, not everyone has been that way.
Yeah.
And recognizing that is difficult sometimes because I'm like, I don't give a fuck who you are,
Yeah.
what you're doing, who you love, what gender you choose to be. Like, are you a good person? Are you honest?
Yeah.
Do you care about making sure others are well? Are you setting boundaries that are healthy that you don't get taken advantage of? Are you know, things like that where it's like, I care more about the values of people more than I give a fuck what you're.
She doesn't have kids. Just an
no,
FYI. I'm pretty sure she doesn't have kids.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah, because you know that's
she's got
true.
nobody.
People do go after their children. She's got. I mean, she's just herself.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just believe that everyone should be considered equal, and everyone should stop giving a fuck about what other people are doing or saying, or as long as what you're doing and saying is within kindness to others. Unless, you know, of course, you're having fun with it or whatever. Like, make it known you're having fun with it. Like, I just don't feel like. I don't know. Maybe I'm just. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too much of an early millennial that I don't see a problem with anyone being who they want to be, no matter who they are. And I just hate that it has to be so cancel this because they don't believe in that flow, no matter what it is. Whether it's the color red versus blue. I just hate that it has to be pick one. I don't want to. I want purple.
She truly boomed the boomer JK Rowling. She did. She truly boomed on Twitter. Like, in this day and age, you know what's going to cause shit. You know what's going to cause shit. But yet you still got to throw out your fucking opinion knowing it's going to cause shit. Like, is it worth it? Are you that bored that you want to pick a fight? Like
People
that?
Are.
I don't got the energy for that. Like, that's how I view it. Like, you know that opinion in a lot of people's eyes is not the right opinion. And you can have it, fine. But you know no one's going to be on your side. So why even, like, fucking comment on it? Just keep it to yourself. Or to your close family. That's my opinion. Just shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up. You're purposely causing shit. And, like, her opinion, it was just, it was terrible. Like,
yes.
Like, it was cutting down a minority.
And that's not cool.
Exactly.
To just bring people down. That's why I'm like, have a balance. Have a balance. It's okay to not like that people want to be respected as their gender, in my opinion. It's okay to not like that. But have a general rule of respect.
Yeah.
And not fucking tell them, in the same breath, those that are in the gender, the identity situation that they're in, whether they believe in it hard and they haven't changed their gender or they've changed their gender, it doesn't matter. They shouldn't have to at the same time, unless of course they've been discriminated against, because that's fucking tough. It's a tough topic. But I just don't feel like at the same time, no one should be throwing fits on either side, is my point. The fit throwing, I have 2 toddlers, man. And the fit throwing as adults over just things that should just be generally accepted blows my mind away and just like hurts. It hurts. Just like, who gives a fuck if that person wants to be that gender or
Yeah.
whatever? Let them be.
Let them be. Let
Like,
them just be.
let them be. You
It's
are
not
who
hurting
are.
you.
You're like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't understand why it's a problem.
I
Like,
don't know.
everyone to each their own. And like, then so that's why I go like this in the scale of things. Because then someone who has changed and has made that big change, they've gone through a lot, and maybe some of their family member or all of their family members or friend that just weren't accepting, and they fight for their rights to be who they are.
Yeah.
And so therefore they are very vocal about it, and that can be empowering to many.
Yeah.
And at the same time can, like JK, can rub that certain people wrong. That's why I'm like on either side. JK, wrong for just fucking being like, bleh, I don't like it. It's just stirring, it's just putting the wrong spices in the pot.
Yeah.
Because then you've got the people who are like, yo, I've been through some fucking hell of intense shit in my life. I've never felt right in my skin. I've never felt who I was who I was. And they're going through some identity shit. They equally have the right to be offended by that, but where is the balance of like, why do we have to fight? I guess is where I just don't understand.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't lose service because I would have been having all the dance there. You know?
Yeah.
Just live your motherfucking life. And if you don't like it, shut your fucking mouth and live your life.
Yeah, like just live your own little lives.
Like, I don't know. Surpassing finance. Election speak by Temple. Shut up.
Please
I
for
don't
me.
know. I'm just so like, why the fuck does anyone give a fuck?
I don't know.
Like, you know? Let the people smoke their pot. The people have their drinks if they want it.
Let us have our
Have
Harry Potter game.
balance. Let's just have balance. Let's play our fucking magic wands, okay? Because we just all want to be in Harry Potter world. And can we just ignore the fact that JK is such a douchebag?
That's kind of how I
Please.
feel. Can we just
Please.
cancel her and
Like,
just claim it as her own?
Fuck her, dude.
Yeah. Like, I'm just in that boat. Like, can't we just claim it as our own and just ignore that she even exists?
I just went on a fucking shit there.
You did. But that's
I just
okay.
don't believe, just real quick, just one last little tangent. I
Yeah.
don't think anyone on either side of this should be throwing fits because it just doesn't resolve anything for anyone. That's all I gotta say.
Bring back
Bring
Pokemon
back
Go.
Pokemon Go.
Yeah, that was such a golden time. Ah,
Barely got into that,
Ah.
but it was fun.
I was hardcore into that. I loved it.
Really?
I love Pokemon Go. It was so much fun.
That's
like
cool.
I dragged like Jordan out and then like we're gonna go like on a walk and he's like, why? And I'm like, because Pokemon are out there and just gotta go catch them. And he's like, really? Okay, fine. Such a peaceful time. Loved it.
So innocent and beautiful.
So innocent,
and
lovely. Like 2012 was like a solid year, in my opinion.
I can't believe that was 10 years ago.
That's insane that was 10 years. That
11 years ago almost.
wow.
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 I'm a little shook by that. A little, like, honestly. I kind of felt like that was just yesterday. But, yeah. Okay, so I think you have the next Would You Rather.
I do. I got it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's put that in there for you guys to read as I'm saying it. Would you rather write a death threat to the president and mail it to the White House with your return address, or knowingly eat a poison ivy salad? So write a death threat to the president where they know where you live, or eat a poison ivy salad, which I don't think you would die from, but you might just not feel too good.
Would you die?
Would you die? Let's do a quick little Google here. Would you die if you ate poison ivy? Because this is like the deciding factor here. What would happen if you ate poison ivy?
Yikes.
You could die. Like, your throat could technically close if you're, like, allergic to it, someone's saying. Some people say that that if you eat it, you're gonna be immune to it.
These motherfuckers have literally Googled, how do you know if poison ivy is in your lungs? Oh
Don't.
my god.
Why is that a question?
Oh my god. I'm panicked by poison ivy, so this is really stressing me out. Because I also don't want a death threat.
You could get a rash in your throat and then have troubles like eating or drinking. The rash will appear in the lighting. But you've sent a death threat to the president, and they know where you live. Police knocking on your door. Lisa's Googling all of it now.
I just can't right now. I just moved back to chat to read because I saw Trudeau and I was like, oh wait, oh shit,
wait.
because there's Biden and Trudeau, right? Ugh. Oh man, you guys, that's a question and a half.
Like, it could just be a little salad. Like define a salad, really. It could be three pieces. That could be a salad, technically.
Hold on.
Hold on. Khalees is reading.
Where did you type that shit in here? Why don't I see it? 'Cause there's, oh, there. Okay. Write a death threat to the president and mail it to the White House with the return address versus knowingly eat a poison ivy salad. Like, wouldn't that just be poison ivy with carrots and cabbage
I don't know.
and ranch dressing or something? Maybe olive oil and vinegar? Oh, I don't like that. I also don't want to send a death threat to the president either, though. What are you choosing?
I don't know, because I never thought that I'd actually die from poison ivy. It does say you'll 100% die. It says that you could potentially die.
Because in some cases, fatal.
Yeah.
If ingested.
Yeah.
That's sketch.
It is.
Doesn't matter. Eating poison ivy won't decrease that allergic response. It'll probably make it worse. These motherfuckers are encouraging people to eat a leaf
a day. Who's out here eating poison ivy?
Oh my god, I can't even.
You need to stop looking at that. You're stressing yourself out.
Why are people eating poison ivy? Please listen. Cleanse your body. Get smoky to reduce the effect. Oh, he's sleeping right now. sleeping.
He's sleeping. Let's go say hi to him.
I don't know if you can see him. I don't think
I think we see him.
Yeah, he's just like, it's
Right
right
there.
there.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah, it's his
napping.
little head.
And he's like, stop shouting, I'm sleeping.
Yeah, his little eyes are slightly open, but he's.
You're bothering
Sorry.
him.
I'm sorry. Last night, so there's this log right here, and he like had his head on the other side. Only his head. Only his little fucking tiny little bearded dragon head was in the log little hole. And the rest of his body was hanging out, and he was just sleeping in there all night. I woke up to him still there. And then when I turned his morning lights on, he like got up and was like walking around, took a poop, and it like but the whole house stank. I was like, bruh, dude,
Wow.
what is this?
Wow,
Anyways.
that's a strong one.
Oh, his eyes are closed now.
You're weirding him out.
He is so he is so sweet. He's such a nugget.
Well, that's
I
good.
never thought I'd like another reptile in my. I just, me and Kona both talk about this. Like, I never thought we'd have another reptile in our house because we had a snake once, and he is so fucking cool, dude. Like, not disappointed in a way. And
That's
anyway,
good.
okay, so I can't make a decision. So I know I'd rather not eat poison ivy because it's stressing me out. So I'm just gonna death threat the president because.
I agree. I honestly agree too. Like, I don't want to die. You most likely
they
won't
might
die.
kill me anyways, though.
Yeah. They might not kill you. They might just arrest you.
To me, I'm like, why am I just eating poison ivy? I guess that's my alternative to call. You know what I mean? Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
Okay, it's you either do this or that, and it's like, oh fuck. Like, I guess I'd rather just be like, die, president, die. Haha. Just kidding. You know.
Yeah.
And then get through with that as I needed to, I guess.
I
Although
guess
I feel
so.
like that'd be really traumatic.
But
I
like
don't know.
dying from poison ivy.
I'm not taking a chance at poison ivy. That would fucking suck. Can you imagine not breathing?
No.
Oh, that's stressing me out. Anyways, yeah. I'm gonna do the president death threat. And I would never do that IRL. Hypothetically, in the would you rather.
Yeah.
And the would
Like
you
this
rather
is
world,
this is a
that's
would
what
you
I'm
rather
choosing.
world. People of the
Okay.
internet, calm down.
Just saying.
Stop it. Internet, stop.
Just gotta make that very clear. It will not just be itchy, like it will close.
Yeah.
It will swell up and close.
Maybe, most likely, but possibly.
Just cacked again.
Oh. Just sipping
Oh,
your
it's
drink.
back.
Sipping your
And
drink.
it's back.
It's
That's crazy.
hypothetical. Some force you to do one or the other. It's a hypothetical game, internet, okay? Calm down. This
Yeah.
isn't real.
I just have to make sure that's clear.
Yes.
At times, you know. All right. So we're all death threatening.
They're all death threatening the president, I guess. Jokingly. We're not doing it.
Hypothetically. Okay. My would you rather? Because I think we're gonna go till about probably 9:30, right?
Yeah, I think we can do like one more, I think.
Okay. Okay. Shit. I have two left. So,
Okay, sure. Let's do your two then, if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down. Because this next one is kind of intense.
You
just
love
because
it.
It's personal. Would you rather drive a car with no brakes or do heroin?
What's up with the heroin one again?
I don't know. Well, that one, the last time we had a heroin one was when Jordan was doing his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have no brakes, Jordan.
We're not doing drugs. We're gonna just crash our cars.
Oh my god, that stresses me out. Turn the
Turn
motor
it
off. It'll stop.
But what if we're going downhill? Like, what if you live on the road that I live on and it's a fucking hill?
But it reverses. You're trying to go down. Wouldn't that fuck up the transmission?
Ah, your car's fucked anyway, to be fair.
But what if you're going down a hill?
rather do that than do drugs.
I mean, I agree. But also, car accidents are brutal. I mean,
Yeah.
drugs are brutal too. But if you were just to do it once, let's just say hypothetically, you do heroin once and you're not addicted. Hypothetically,
So, like, heroin, you need to do a needle, or is there more options? I'm sorry,
you could.
I don't know a lot about drugs.
Oh God, I don't want to go too much into it. It does not. It just involve a needle. No,
Okay.
you can smoke it too.
Okay, like, there's options.
Oh, unfortunately, there's synthetic heroin too, called OxyContin that you can
Ah.
get prescribed.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So I'm not saying I'm going to choose heroin, but I just know both sides of this. And I think one of my largest fears is not having brakes in a car where I can't stop. It's kind of like driving in snow
Yeah.
when you like have to pump your brakes because you're sliding.
Yeah.
That shit is. But also, like you said, heroin is just not good.
Not good. Don't do
No
it.
matter what, you're not a heroin. You are just hera not, you know? Hera out.
Here,
You're
no.
out of it. You're hera out.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm going no brakes because
I think we're all choosing no breaks.
that just freaks me out, but I'd rather do that than do heroin, so
I agree.
yeah.
I
Okay,
agree.
here's my next one.
Okay.
Would you rather fulfill your biggest dream or resolve your biggest regret?
Ooh. So, achieve your biggest dream or resolve your biggest regret.
Fulfill the biggest dream you've ever had in your entire life or resolve biggest regret you've ever had in your life.
I'm trying to think of like what would be like my biggest regret in life. Like at this moment in my life, nothing at this very moment. But like when I flunked out of college, that point was my biggest like regret and failure in life. But then if I resolved that, then I might have gone into that field and then not been happy, you know?
I like everyone's perspective here, but I'm going to throw in a different perspective here.
Go for
like,
it.
I'd rather resolve my biggest regret because I think that, and I give you guys all props for being like, oh, leave the past in the past, blah, blah, blah. But I also believe that the past creates you.
Yeah.
And there was an opportunity to maybe recover from something in your past that maybe led you down the path that wouldn't have changed your future much, even to this present day.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were to change, like, you know, just a little something that like a career path or something like that, maybe. It depends on what your regret is. I think that's kind of big. But I think that resolving your biggest regret will encourage your fulfillment of your biggest dream.
Good
But that's
thought
just me.
process. Good one. Good one. 10 out of 10. Good one.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I
Like, it doesn't.
I hear ya.
Small example. Being in a nanny gig, I had many opportunities to go move with those families, have a career, blah blah blah, with them nannying this and other, and I probably many of other opportunities presented to me, and I chose not to. I think back now, and I kind of regret not having taken up those opportunities. Maybe things would have been a little like different for the dreams that I
Yeah.
would have created for myself for the future at that point. That would have been better than where I'm at now. Not saying where I'm at now is wrong or terrible
No,
or
just
anything that I
different.
regret. It would just,
I feel that.
yeah, be different. But then again, if you're fulfilled with where you are now, I could understand why fulfilling your biggest dream would be more of a priority versus resolving your biggest regret. But that's just kind of what I'm thinking. So,
I got you.
yeah. So maybe I'm just trying to like make something good out of a regret. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's just I don't know.
I
That's
like
where I'm
that. That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah. What do you think?
I'm still like trying to think of like what my biggest like regret in general is. To be like, would I change that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like trying to think like I do wish like I traveled a bit more before like moving out of my parents' house where like I was living it pretty easy. not paying well, I was kind of paying rent, but like
taking advantage of that better, maybe.
yeah, but like
Yeah.
also at the same time the circumstance of staying home wasn't that great. So
I relate to that entirely.
and like it's not that I didn't travel. Like I went to like England and Korea. So like I did travel.
I travel too.
It's just
I totally
not
relate.
as much as I thought I was going to.
Mm-hmm.
And then the house dynamic blew up and then I moved out.
Yeah.
So like if that didn't happen then like I think that would have been a bigger like regret like not taking advantage of that, but since in the end like that staying at home wasn't really an option. But I think that would probably be it, but I still wouldn't change it because I've still done stuff and in the future we're planning on doing more traveling anyways, so
Yeah.
yeah, I think I would still go with fulfill your biggest wish or whatever the first option was. I can't remember.
Yeah. Fulfill your biggest dream or resolve your biggest
But
regret.
even still, like, I don't even know what my biggest dream would be.
Me neither.
I don't even know. I literally can't even
Fully.
tell you. I don't know what my biggest dream right now is.
Just to live, man.
Live
Enjoy
and
life.
like for instance, like next year, like my New Year's like resolution is, or not even like because I don't really believe in like New Year's like resolutions, but like next year's gonna be the year of doing things. You know,
I like it.
There's always like little events going on around and like this and that, and like I'm like, oh, we should go do this, and then we just don't go do it, and I'm like, next year we're doing things.
We're doing those things.
We're gonna go to new places instead of our comfort places.
Yeah, good for you guys.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Well, that's a me thing. I'm just gonna drag Jordan around.
Do it. Make him go.
Gonna make him do things.
Yes.
Cringe, but we learn it.
Exactly. You have regrets. Regrets are there because and to look back at what you've learned
Exactly.
on how you reacted to that said situation or opportunity you chose not to choose or whatever. A lot of different circumstances to regrets, but
Yeah.
we learn a lot and a lot of it's cringe. Ooh,
Oh yeah.
boy, do I relate to that.
Oh yeah.
So, anyways, that was my last one.
Nice.
And yeah. So
Nice.
yeah.
So yeah, I
Would you
think
rather's? You were good tonight.
I love them. I think yeah, I agree with you. I think this is probably the last one for this year. Shockingly.
I think so.
Because it's the 28th, so then the next Wednesday is on January 4th. Like, what the fuck?
Crazy! 2023. What the fuck?
Craziness. Craziness. It's gonna be a crazy year. Getting married, whatnot.
Hallelujah.
Yes. I get
Kelly and the Jordan tie the knot.
fuck yeah.
Mexico. I know. At the end of a year, when you're like, I just got used to writing that year. I'm so excited for you guys. I really am.
I cannot
You guys
wait
are gonna have so
for
much fun.
for next month. I can't wait to like get my dress. I'm so pumped to get my
I
dress.
cannot wait to see it on
I'm
you.
so
honestly.
excited.
Honestly, I'm Really happy for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's two big things I learned this whole year. One, JK is relentless, and two, Jizby. And you learned it here first.
You learned it with only 3 days left of the current year.
That too.
Like the good thing is that I get used to writing like 2023 or like a new month relatively fast since I'm physically writing it almost all day, like at my job at some point. Like there's a lot of shit that I gotta write the year and the month and shit. So I kind of have to pick on pretty fast.
Yeah, you have to. With your job, you got to be on it pretty quick. I'm sure the first couple weeks though, it's like 2022, and then you're like, oh no,
Oh shit! Oh my god!
2023.
Well, funny enough, like last month I was doing banking and I wrote 2023. So like apparently I was just over
you're
like this
ready.
year. I was
You're
over
ready.
this year.
You're over it. You're like, I'm ready. Let's dive in.
And then like it's so funny because like I had no clue, and my like a manager had no clue, and then our like accountant sent it back sent it back and said, Chelsea, this is you said like you wrote 2023, you might want to fix that. And I'm like, oopsie, sorry about that, my bad.
Oh, that's funny.
Uh,
Shit, you caught me.
you caught me. I thought,
I'm excited for 2023. Get me out of this year.
yeah,
I'm over it.
I'm over it. I'm ready for 2023 to be here. I'm done with 2022. We just got our New Year's Eve dinner stuff in the freezer because every year we
nice.
we go to a place and we get like little like appies, like little appetizers,
Nice.
and then we cook them up and we just graze.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Our wedding anniversary is New Year's Day, so
Ah, yes.
yeah. Anyways, we are planning on getting we're gonna make dry martinis with the new cocktail like kit thing. We got martini glasses, and we're gonna get Thai food from a local restaurant in town because we haven't gotten it like
Nice.
in a year, I think.
Wow.
I like getting the duck curry there. And
Nice.
so we're gonna indulge in some delicious local Tahoe Thai restaurant foods. So
Nice. That sounds
our plan.
awesome.
Yeah. So sames with like the eating, having like a little tradition type
Yeah.
of deal.
And-
That's something we normally do for
Yeah.
some weird reason. So
It's always just a thing. Like, it's just go out, like, on a bang, right? Go out eating whatever you like to eat
Yeah.
and whatnot. Like, Jordan and I'm not sure if we're streaming yet on New Year's Eve. We might this year, but don't know.
you guys, if it all works out on my end, maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll hop in if you guys are playing some DVD. Maybe I'll hop in for a round or two.
Ooh.
That'd be fun. If you guys end up playing through till midnight, because we're on the same time zone now.
We
now,
are.
we're actually able to like celebrate properly. So maybe I'll pop on because
Yeah.
Conan and I like to like celebrate a little bit because that's kind of like personally our earlier anniversary.
Yeah.
Early days is New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So we like to like celebrate with like a little whatever sometimes. But that'd be kind of fun. So keep me posted if you guys end up jamming.
We'll do.
Yeah, or if you're online, obviously I'll be like, yeah.
Yo, can I hop in?
A lot of the time I'm like, hi, I never get time for myself, so I'm gonna fucking hide or go to sleep early because anyways. Dry martini. Yeah, I've never had a dry martini. We'll see. I probably won't. I'm not gonna like it. I don't think because I like sweet drink.
Yeah, you're probably
I feel like I
you're
feel
probably
like
gonna
I-
hate it. You're probably gonna be like, sip, ew,
Eh.
no, ew.
Like, I'm not a big tomato juice fan either, and like part of me really wants to try a Bloody Mary, but I also don't like V8 or tomato juice.
Like, do you like have you ever had a Caesar?
no.
Caesars
I
are
don't
good,
think
but like
so.
if you don't like tomato juice, you might not like a Caesar either.
I see. I want like the pepperoncinis and the pickles and the like. What?
Bloody Mary
Is
is a Caesar.
I know. Oh, like
Are they
fully?
the
In
same?
the U.S., they call it a Bloody Mary.
Oh, so
it's
a
Canada that calls it a Caesar.
interesting facts. I don't know if you heard that, but Jordan just
I did
said
kind of hear that.
that an American Bloody Mary is a Canadian Caesar. Apparently, they're actually the
Okay.
same thing. It's just we call them different things.
Yeah, and they can like have a variety of like things on there.
Yeah,
Do you like that? Do you
I
like a Caesar?
I like a Caesar, but like one glass of a Caesar, and that's it. Because
Yeah, I
like
couldn't have more than one.
because of the salt. Like I've tried to have like have a Caesar like with my meal, but with the saltiness of meals plus the drink, it's just
Yeah.
it's too much saltiness. Because like and also with a Caesar, this may sound silly, but I prefer the Caesars I make at home way more than if we go out and get something. I make my Caesars are better than a restaurant Caesar in my opinion.
Would love to one day try one of your Caesars because I don't know. I
Well,
think
it's-
if the right person made the right one, I could drink it.
It's vodka, which I made it once with pickled vodka, which was really good. Pickled vodka, Worcestershire sauce, Tabasco sauce, some salt and pepper, and then the tomatoes juice,
Okay.
and it's bomb.
Do you ever like throw like pepperoncinis in there or like
I could you
pickles?
like I'm always
or-
just I never have that shit, but like I would
That's
be
fair.
down.
My mouth is watering. I want like the fried onion rings and shit, and like the fried food that goes on the stick that goes in that fucking motherfucker.
Yes,
Dip
yes.
that shit in that, and then when I'm done dipping all that shit that's on that, ugh, then I'm gonna let someone else drink it because you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
So someone share a Caesar or a Bloody Mary with me one day. It's gonna have a lot of stuff on it, so I can eat it all.
Yeah. Oh, like a whole burger just stuck on there, you know?
I mean, some places are crazy like that.
They
in
do.
America, that they do legit. I don't know about Canada. I assume it's America because we're America.
You can get like special like bacon straws
Oh.
with them. You can get like pickles. You can
That
get
sounds kind of good.
like celery sticks in them, which is the very common way. But like the
Yeah,
bacon,
celery
like the
stick.
bacon is also super common with it, and
I feel
pickles
like
and all
bacon
that.
would be like a necessary ingredient for me now thinking about it.
Yeah, like I've seen some places that have like bacon straws, and you like suck up the Caesar drink with like a bacon straw. Had to wait to get more hardwood from the forest. What are you talking?
For
Are you
Dream
talking
Valley.
about Dream Valley, Goofin?
Yeah, she's like, fuck your Bloody Mary.
Fuck your Bloody Marys.
Fucking hardwood, all right?
You just kind of like wander around and it eventually comes back. It's really a pain in the ass. Like there's no set. I don't know if there's a set time. You just
it
kind
just drops around the trees.
So what I would normally go is to the swamp and then to the woods, and then I'd go off and like to the mines or something and break some rocks, and then go back to the swamp to the woods, do my rounds. Back like yeah. Sometimes like when you're doing quests, I swear the game purposely drops less.
Interesting.
Because I have a shit ton now and I have no quests for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
you
it's
just gotta
like
waste
in
some
idle
time.
mode, it just starts dumping shit, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it will drop. I promise. It's a slow go because I'm pretty sure the game slows it down.
I gotta check my Dream Valley when we get off stream.
I gotta go buy some more pumpkins and plant them.
Who do we think the next? The only area I haven't unlocked fully is the frozen one,
Oh,
Frost Land.
the Snowland. Yeah,
Yes, but I've unlocked all the characters so far,
nice.
except for Elsa. I mean, I've talked to her, but I haven't like brought her in. Yet.
Mm-hmm. Who do you think's gonna be next?
Yeah, who do you
So
think's
many
gonna be
options. Monsters Inc. I think we're gonna bring Monsters Inc. in because there's a lot of Monster Inc. clothes, and I'm like, there's no
next?
Monsters
And memories
Incs
that
yet.
pop up for me at least.
Exactly.
It's always Monsters Inc.
I think next is gonna be Monsters Inc. That's my thought. What about
Seeing
you?
that or Wreck-It Ralph?
Yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather have Monsters Inc. than Wreck-It Ralph.
Honestly, I'd love to see a little Mike or Sully, or
Or Boo.
or Boo. I don't know who else they. I would assume it's those three that they
Or
would pop in.
they might be weird and bring in like the freaking bad guy, whatever his name
That
was.
guy.
The guy with the
Like Tangled with Mother Gothel.
yeah,
Dude, what the
and Scar. Like
fuck is that?
it's still weird to me.
I did hear that they're gonna bring in Simba
Ooh,
and Timon and Pumbaa.
but no Nala. That's rude.
As of yet, I have not heard about Nala, but I did hear about Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa.
Interesting.
And a lot of people call that from the, I guess, the little video, the like intro video. They show a lot of like characters that
Are there
haven't
yet?
been in the game yet, which
Oh.
like Buzz and Woody.
Yeah. Stitch. I still haven't found Stitch, but I haven't played
Stitch.
much.
I got Stitch finally.
How? Like, is there a
cute.
certain thing you gotta do? Just so I know.
It's all Donald.
Okay, it's all Donald. Okay, good to know.
Mostly Donald.
Okay, good.
And socks.
Socks.
Yes. Just socks and Donald.
Good thing I'm buying socks.
No, you don't have to buy socks.
Oh.
You just find them.
Oh, I'm currently doing that. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Right when I like am talking about it, my internet just takes a shit. Like, what the fuck?
What a
Anyways,
podcast.
yes. No, you find them.
Okay, cool.
It's
cool.
just it's a whole quest line. But
Love it. Love it.
anyways,
Wow.
let's end this shit.
Let's end this internet fiasco.
Seriously, it was doing good for so long. What the
I
fuck?
know.
I really, before I cack out, I just want to, at Jordan.
Hi,
I just
Jordan.
want to thank all of you who join us almost every Wednesday when we can go live
Yeah.
and support us, and you hang
It's
out with us
amazing.
and you
Ooh.
converse with us, and it's an awesome experience. And Chelly, what the fuck? And this is why we do this, for moments like this where there's
Peter.
Patrick eating himself. Hi,
Hi,
Patrick. Thank you guys, and happy 2022.
Happy
and
2022.
Wishing the best to everyone in 2023. We look forward to seeing more of you all throughout this next year.
Yes. Many more
just had to say
podcasts
that.
to go.
Yes.
Many more. And you can always
All right.
catch them on YouTube if, like, you missed some. Because, like, maybe not, like, the very, very recent ones because I still gotta edit them. But I will do that.
My internet's cacking, so I'm just going to do this because that's where also some of our stuff is. So in case I, like, freeze. I'll
Yeah. You'll be right there doing the thing.
Because it's all right over there. You guys see that square?
Yeah. Go follow us. Go
So-
go check out our shit.
You know, do the thing.
Do
But we
the-
love
do the
y'all.
thing. Yes.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being
And
here.
happy 2020. And everyone have a good New Year's Eve and stay safe.
Stay safe, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.